Get some of these.
So I'm gonna start with this real quick. We just bought 2 boxes of Nuka Penna. I'm pissed off because everything I opened was just trash. It's all skewed towards like the fucking green cards, which I'm sure you guys have probably picked up by now. I don't like green. Is what it is. I accepted that part. But we get into the lands. I did not get a foil land pack. I did not get my foil card that comes with it. I just got 2 packs of basic non-foil lands. So, not buying Nuka Penna again. Wizards, fix your shit. Let me work for you so I can fix your shit. I got a lot of complaints, but I'm not bitching just a bitch. It's because I think I can help you fix it and make it
Put in a complaint on the website and tell them that you let me
hire
apply.
me. Hire me.
I don't want you to send me a new pack. I want you to hire me so I can fix your issues.
No, let me. So I read online there was like a story of like the funniest work stories that people had. It was I always look at the Facebook shits that are like long ass stories, like people talk about whatever. Anyway, so there was one where it was like the best. This dude came in for an IT job. He got hired, came in one day, sat at the computer, did some sort of coding program type thing, and then quit. Turns out he came in because a game he played had a bug. So he got hired at the company who made the game as IT, implemented a code to fix the bug for the game, and quit.
Now he's
That's
smart.
ballsy, man.
Let me do that.
Except he won't quit after.
Except I won't quit. I love this game. You're just really disappointing me lately.
That's
Nuka
ballsy.
Penna is trash.
It's true.
There's some okay cards out of it, but from what I've seen so far, and again, it could be skewed because I haven't opened up a lot. Admittedly, I have not opened a lot. But it's trash. And that was a really bad box. I'll give Wizards some credit. 15 years of Magic. 1 bad box. I should be thanking my fucking Mark Rosewater gods. But I'm not.
But-
Because I expect better out of you. And I can make you better.
You had a really good opportunity to do like a Shards of Alara 2.
The Shards of Alara 2.0, which is the best set of Magic. In my personal opinion.
we love that whole deal.
I
And we
do.
enjoyed this.
It always promoted such amazing tribal. All the Wedges and Edges sets, all the tricolor focused sets always had amazing tribal setups. Amazing. Nuka Penna's like, do you want gangsters, vampires, or do you want some like druid guys? Really, the only thing that matches on them is going to be the colors. But hey, fuck it, you don't really care, right? We're all about what the cards do, not what they actually are. Fuck you, I like the lore. Ah, so disappointed. Magic, Wizards, hire me. Let me fix you.
It was a missed opportunity. They could have gone. You could have gone a different way there.
Kamigawa was a beautiful set. This new Kamigawa, beautiful.
Mechanically, it was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. What do you
Your
got?
Toki thingy?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Lore-wise,
Samurai's awesome.
lore-wise.
Yeah, that's the other
figure
thing
it out.
too.
Figure it out.
So
They promoted tribals, which was really awesome.
I like tribal, and I get it. That's not everybody's favorite thing. That's not everybody's playstyle. And yes, brass taxes, you should be playing towards making a deck that does awesome stuff based on card interaction. I got you, but it was just really kind of cool to be able to do that with a theme. And like, I don't know, the colors just isn't enough to me, and I'm a little disappointed. And that box was just terrible, so I just got a sour taste in my mouth too, and I know that.
I like Wasp. Wasp is good. And I didn't even play during it.
I'm a little disappointed. Which one?
War of Spark.
War of the Spark was amazing.
I didn't even play during it, and it's probably my favorite set.
Actually, yeah, that's a good topic to bring up now. Top 3 Magic sets for you. I think.
What about bottom 3?
Yeah, I'll go last for top and bottom 3. But do you have a top 3?
My top 3.
You're pretty limited on Magic too.
I know, I'm very new. But my number 1 is a set that I didn't even play, so. My
Yeah,
number
you
1 is
have
only a
used.
set that I've experienced through you because you had so much.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah.
That's when I was working at the game shop and I was in on every draft every
I
Friday for like 2
absolutely
years.
love War of the Spark, and I was not playing during War of the Spark.
Such a good set.
I do very much so love probably Kaldheim, and I didn't play much of that either. But I like its aesthetic.
I didn't play a lot of Kaldheim, but that was a really cool aesthetic.
I like the aesthetic and the Norse god type thing.
And the Foretell.
Yeah, that was a new mechanic that was.
Foretell is awesome.
That was. I liked Foretell.
Except it does get really annoying when you're facing a mono white deck and somebody foretells us.
You
like,
know
oh,
what it
what
is.
could it be?
You know what it is. You know what a Foretell card is. When somebody
I didn't
plays
get
it,
to
you
play
know
ninjas
what,
last night. That's right. I played Jeskai. No, we're
whatever
playing
color it
ninjas.
is, you're like, yeah, we know what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So probably
So War of the Spark.
War of the Spark. And second, would either be Crimson Vow because I've actually played that one, or
That's a good one. I do like Crimson Vow.
Kaldheim.
Crimson Vow was hit or miss, but even the stuff I didn't like, the colors I don't like, still had stuff that I was like, ooh, that's decent.
Yeah, like you built werewolves and you don't even like red.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite decks now. Green red.
Well,
Those are my
it's
two
Moon
most.
and Hunt, technically.
Well, yeah.
But it was a mix between the two
Yeah,
because they
it-
were the same set.
Honestly, I
It
would
was
say
the same
Same
thing.
block.
same
same
block.
block.
Honestly,
but
I
like-
would just call it Innistrad.
It's all the same thing.
In the
It's just two
tournament-
different stories.
In the tournament, they did not have a separate Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt tournament. They had an Innistrad tournament.
Which was both. So yeah.
Yeah. Because it's really the
basically a
same
part
thing,
one, part
just
two.
different
Yeah, it's a
stories.
double
Part
set.
1, part 2.
Yeah,
It was the double feature.
which makes
That's what it
total
was.
sense.
And,
Um,
man, I wish I
But
bought a
Crimson
box
Vow,
set.
just for that aesthetic, really, I super like the vampire, dark
Okay.
type,
You would have liked
And-
original Innistrad, honestly.
and Kaldheim was pretty, just aesthetically.
So you got War of the Spark.
War of the Spark for its actual cards and stuff, and for
Okay.
its story, and then probably the aesthetic of Crimson Vow, and then Kaldheim. I put Kaldheim third only because I haven't actually played much of it.
That's fair. Some of my favorite, like the Cadillac, came out of Kaldheim. Loki came out of Kaldheim. Valky, the god there,
Gold
Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter. We just call him Loki. But yeah, he was Kaldheim. Matt, what about you? What are your top 3 sets?
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna have to go. The Lorwyn Shadowmoor block.
Yeah.
I can't put these in order. There's no way. But
Yeah,
I'll give
that's
you
fair.
three.
I don't think I could do that either.
Yeah, I was having a hard time too. I know my number 1, but to put 2 and 3 is kind of like.
So,
And then-
Shadowmoor Eventide.
Yep, that was that.
Kitten, my flowers.
She's a menace.
It was like Lorwyn, Shadowmoor, Eventide, and Morningtide.
Morningtide, yep. That's when they were like
That's it.
4-parters.
And then the next one would probably
Or was
have
that
to
two
be the Shards block.
Love Shards Block.
Shards of Alera, Conflux, and
Alara.
That was a really, really cool
Oh
set.
my god, that's when I got super deep into Magic. That's when I
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
That's when I knew.
Just to keep up with my cousins, I had to spend hundreds of dollars. It was bad. And this was just around the time where you're starting to get into like eBay and like buying cards.
These are our
online.
new options for Exiles.
That's true. Do you got one more in there?
And then I would say it's a toss up between Kamigawa and AFR. I really like it.
You did like AFR. You went ham on
I
AFR.
love it.
Let me ask you, which one do you have more cards for as far as collection wise?
Ooh.
Do you have a binder of Kamigawa for every card? Like how you do AFR?
Yeah. And they're about the same size, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He's a collector. He does one of each card if he can.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome. We should start doing that.
Yeah,
I probably
we really
we
should.
have a lot.
We have a lot.
You have a lot of AF.
So it's
We
very
need to get. We have shelf space. We need to get binders.
See, and that would be really easy to do and nice to organize if you printed the fucking booklets, the player booklets that went with the fat packs. Yeah, I'll call them what they are. They're fat packs. I don't care. I said it. I said the F word.
Uh-oh. You can't use that word anymore.
They're
That's
fat packs.
that you can't use.
I'm a
fat
big guy.
anymore.
I can
No.
say it's a fat pack.
No,
I don't care.
This
Get over
table
your
is
feelings.
segregated,
It's a
okay?
fat
no,
pack.
you can't do it.
Segregated.
Booster
Yes,
boxes. Yeah, what is this? Skinny bitches on one side, heifers on the other? Fuck you.
Sorry, you can't
Do you
sit
see what
with
they
us.
think of us, Bubs?
Yeah, I
You
know.
can't sit with us.
They're thinking
There's
that.
not enough space.
You can't say fat pack.
No,
Only we
no,
can say fat
what
pack.
they're thinking
Right.
is that if the ship actually goes down,
It's us
then
first.
we're gonna be the ones under the water, and they're gonna be on top of us.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We're more buoyant, motherfuckers.
Boy.
That's what they're planning on. They're planning on using us as flotation
We don't
devices.
float.
I will literally let all the air out of my lungs so we all go down. Fuck you, try me.
We don't float, man.
Do you want to
But,
do exile?
Tie weights to our ankles.
But no, like that's the other thing
Yeah.
too that I forgot. Like the books themselves,
In replacement of.
they actually gave you all the stuff organized by color. Like it, I always described the books as like something awesome
Do you
and why
still
I
want
wanted
to
to
go
pack, but
like
it was
Which
for
one do you
collection
want for the
purposes.
second one?
Right.
It's so when you opened up your box and you went through your cards, you
Wow.
sat there with your
Both
fat
of
pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat pack. And you
Double
would like
R.
mark off the cards because they
Sorry,
had
I have double
boxes. You could
angles.
mark off like I
The
have
guys
this one,
can
I
have
have
these.
this one.
Yeah.
And this is-
Ah,
this is
and
just a
And
li-
then they were
It gives
they were
you just a
already-
little guide to how to use the cards.
They had their combo corners. They had their player. Well, I wouldn't say player reviews, but you know, like reviews on the cards, like the top 10 cards of the set. It had like it was like a 2/3 page size, so it wasn't a full 3-ring punch. It was like 2 punches, and it went like in your binder. But like it had boxes, so you could mark everything off, and they were all organized by mana cost, color, and alphabetical. So you knew how to set up your pages.
I might post on Facebook asking if anybody has just binders. At least if we get the binders,
My
then we can.
buddy used to have those.
Like
he used to be
empty
a collector
binders.
style.
Yeah.
But like they had all the cards listed so that
Or just go to the dollar
you
store and
could
get
put
some.
them in the collection
Yeah, Dollar
alphabetical
Tree.
and all set up. Oh, it was good.
I would go down there tomorrow if we really wanted to.
I don't need the Pringle lands. I don't need these oversized dice that are cumbersome to play with. They're gorgeous, fantastic, great, cool, but I really would
They're
like.
chunk.
You're talking about
They're chunky. I'm okay with the smaller dice. I don't need Pringle lands. I want my organization books. I want my novels back.
Alright, so
Make magic great again.
as
Make magic magical again. Get me out of this. Get me out of here.
Alright, so as a relative newcomer to the whole
Yeah,
Magic
yeah. What are
scene,
your top 3? Oh
um
yeah, thank you.
as
You said you wanted.
I do.
I'm gonna have an honorable mention here, and the honorable mention is a set that I haven't played, just like Kat, or I haven't played much of, nor was I around when it was actually going. And it's the Ravnica, and specifically the Ravnica that
I
had
do love me some
Niv
Rav.
Mizzet Perun,
Oh.
specifically that Ravnica.
So like
With Gutter
Rat
Snag.
Allegiance.
with
or are you talking-
just the Izzet colors going.
Okay, so
18.
That might have been a specific block or something. I'm
That's a
not
D20.
100% sure
Right.
on this.
okay, I was like,
So it's
we're
more.
gonna get an
This
No,
is
you
more of an
dropped that.
honorable mention, but that style, that Izzet style, that's something I absolutely
Well,
love.
we-
Okay.
The
Allergy attack.
one I would probably say
What's your allergy attack for?
would be my third would probably be Midnight Hunt.
Okay.
Number 2, Midnight Hunt is just simply because I like more of the cards from it, especially with like the Bramble Worm, the Storm the Festival, the Unnatural Growth. Yeah, it's just
Unnatural
disgusting.
Growth.
It had a lot of solid cards. And
Yeah, I wish I had gotten one.
It had it.
Me
So
too.
I'm not like I mean you guys know I don't like green. I don't like red, and I certainly don't like the two of them together.
Right.
I'm okay with Jaunt, but like that set had me playing those colors and actually enjoying it, and I loathe playing those colors.
Alright, so second on that list would definitely be AFR. And this is the set that got me back into Magic.
AFRs.
I do not understand the hatred towards it.
I was gonna say
really do not.
AFR gets so much hate.
There are so many good freaking
No,
cards.
it's all good now because now everyone hates on Baldur's Gate. So
Well, Baldur's Gate is Commander anyway. It's not real. Nobody cares.
It's not real.
At least they can ignore it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can ignore it, which is what everybody's doing.
I'm not a fan.
AFR, they couldn't.
Yeah.
Which is why they hated it, because it was rammed down their fucking throats.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, literally my own logic. That's fair. Like, I know one of my buddies wasn't a big fan. He wasn't a big fan of the whole D&D aspect in it, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, but he's even said now, it's Josh, he's even said now, like, you know, some of those cars from AFR, like, they're stupid, and, like, I'm not a fan of how they're made, or, you know,
I
what
will
they are,
I will
but
let you
they're
guys
pretty
know
dirty.
that AFR is my like #1 least favorite
Really?
that I've experienced.
I
in
thought
Magic.
AFR was spicy and fun, personally.
Like, I don't get me wrong, there are some fantastic cards in AFR, and I'm not saying that I don't like any of them. I'm just saying,
Spider-Man.
out of all the ones I've experienced, it's my least favorite.
That's fair. Okay.
That I can understand that. I really do understand that hatred towards it, because people just don't like things shoved down their throats.
Prime me, not a
Yeah.
fan.
Yep.
Plenty of them.
Stranger Things is a perfect example.
But
But-
Stranger Things. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Been over it.
All right. So, and my #1 set is definitely Kamigawa.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
It is awesome.
I do like
is-
Kamigawa. That's probably somewhere mixed in my top 3. Like I said, it was kind of difficult because a couple of them I didn't really experience. Like I
It
haven't.
redeemed the original Kamigawa block.
Yep.
Which honestly, the original Kamigawa block wasn't terrible for its time period either. It was really weird and janky.
I
but-
felt
I
disappointed.
really would like to proxy in someone natural.
I felt disappointed when I went to the game shop looking for Lorwyn packs and all they had was Kamigawa packs. I was pissed.
See, I knew I would like Kamigawa the moment I realized that with all the cards that were coming out for vehicles and pilots, that I could quite literally create
That was
a
super
freaking Top Gun deck.
That's fair. Or a Gundam deck or some shit.
Exactly.
No, I
Yeah.
thought that was super cool. The
Oh, yeah.
whole like futuristic part of it.
You see, and I was not a fan of that
That
at
was super
first.
cool.
I didn't think that was gonna be cool. I was like a fucking cyberpunk ninja fucking setting, like we're trying to go visit Tokyo.
And then you got into ninjas, and you're just
And
like,
then, well,
oh.
because I liked Ninja anyway, but like then you actually start looking at the aesthetic of it. I'm like, okay, I can kind of start playing this a bit. I can kind of get into it. I haven't hit that with Nuka Penna yet. We're not gonna talk about Nuka Penna. Fuck Nuka Penna. But-
yeah, kind of.
Like
Yeah, I understand the hatred on
I'm
that.
willing to give it another shot. That was a shit pack. That was a shit box.
Hey, it's
and
gonna
that
be.
those land things proved it.
it's
So
gonna
I
be
really,
in-
I'm feeling some type of way, but that was a bad box.
It's
That was a
gonna be in-
legitimately bad box.
All right, so I guess the last. What are your 3 favorites?
Oh my god.
This is the spiciest people, because I'm rolling 2, 18.
Well, that's what I got. So.
Okay, so
I'll beat that. Okay.
8.
He already did.
I already rolled. I had a fucking like 10.
All right, so
The blue one. That green.
I mean, I've always ranted and raved about Alara. Alara
Yeah.
is definitely in my top 3. The entire block, Shards, Conflux, Reborn,
17.
all 3 are definitely up there.
Yep.
That there solidified for me what I wanted to do in Magic the Gathering. Like,
I
just coming out of Shadowmoor Eventide, we got introduced to Planeswalkers. We had multicolor shit going on, hybrid spells, which was really, really awesome.
Yep.
And then my deck that I was playing at the time was the fucking Core Set 6 Mahomadi Djinn blue flyover deck. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
welcome. I remember that shit. And you know, going into Shards of Alara, we're starting to deal with artifacts, and it was the first time they had colored artifacts actually.
It's true.
Prior to Shards of Alara, there were no colored artifacts as far as I knew. That was like the big thing. It's like artifacts are no longer colorless. They're colored. So of course you look at that and you had Esper, which was like the artifact branch of the Shards of Alara thing. I was like, oh, this is wicked fucking cool. Story wise, it was awesome.
Broken. It was broken.
Oh, it was super broken. You just had to find the right shits.
It was just scour glass over and over.
Yeah, that was.
Ugh.
Yep, I would Scour Glass, bounce charm with
all right,
fucking transmuter and
None of
put it right
this
back on the
seems
battlefield
fun
and just
to
keep
me.
building. Go about my day. Nobody else can do anything. It's all about me.
Just I'm not interested in
It
playing
solidified
any of my own
control and
decks.
definitely helped form and shape me for the player I am. Which, yeah. But
If I'm
so
playing this
Shards,
one, I
Shards of
need to
Alara definitely top 3.
add
Amazing
cards
set.
first.
Amazing set. I think they nailed everything in that set. Everything was right. Everything was right. There was nothing bad about that. Eve Grixis was great, Bant was great, Jund was great, Naya was great. They were all amazing and super powerful. All of them.
That's one deck that I don't touch. I don't touch my Bant deck.
Bant was super good. Bant was amazing.
Unsleeved.
Unsleeved. God. You had Rafik, you had Elspeth, you had the ability to fucking get Exalted, which was a new keyword.
Yep.
Tack steps on tack steps. That whole set was super powerful, but also balanced in the aspect that if you had the right deck setups, I mean, and almost anybody could, with the Shards of Alara block, it didn't matter which fraction you were playing. It could be a powerhouse, but it had good counterplay. My longest game was a Shards of Alara game out. It was Esper versus Naya. We didn't know any better, and we literally had agreed if you run out of library, shuffle the graveyard back in, keep going. Game took 18 hours.
No.
There were breaks, but 18 hours.
I was like, how many?
So, Shards of Alara, definitely in the top 3.
Yep. Seen some wacky shit.
I think for the sheer sake of going story-wise and lore, because I'm huge on that, the War of the Spark and Ravnica block there, Rav Allegiance.
Is that where the Niv is? Is it?
Yep.
Okay,
the
so
one
that's-
I use that makes you
All
draw.
right. So yeah, that's
my Izzet deck is War of the
that's
Spark. Izzet.
that's the okay. That's the block I need right.
Yeah.
There. That's
So-
the honorable mention for me.
That's Rav Allegiance and War of the Spark, which that was also really, really fun. And had the most walkers, like they boasted, fucking almost a walker every pack guaranteed. Uncommon or otherwise, walker every pack almost guaranteed. If you got a pack without a walker, it was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I liked walkers. Not everybody does, but it also introduced a lot of cool shit. Like you had the Wanderer in there. You had a lot of big main character walkers. Like plot-wise and story-wise, and mechanically, it was really, really good. And you really got to hit diverseness because you're now back at the fucking guilds. Here are your 2-color decks. And shit's wild when you hit Ravnica. Ravnica is so different. So fun.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just shaking. I'm excited and I got a burp. But, yeah, and the play of it, I loved War of the Spark. I loved Rav Allegiance. It was so good. The storyline, 10 years of Magic the Gathering, Nicol Bolas trying to get his spark back. Like, we're talking, actually probably more than 10 years.
It's so beautiful. I don't
It
know.
was.
And that trailer.
The trailer, yeah.
That
nailed
that
it.
like
Nailed
set it in
with the
stone for
trailer.
me. That trailer,
Oh. And I think that was right after Chester Bennington passed away. I think that was right. It was either right after or right before.
The anime.
Obviously right after.
The anime Kamigawa intro.
That was a
I didn't
pretty
get to see
good
that.
one.
Anime Kamigawa intro was really.
They
really
need to
good.
make a Magic anime.
Oh, who
They
we got?
Let's get it.
Evening host, damn Magic. That's an old hat. You don't have time for that anymore. We make time, bro.
Every night.
And we're just talking about the top sets that we played before we get started. So Shards of Alara, we have the Ravnica, Allegiance, and War of the Spark block. Again, just because the story was great. Great ending. I'm not huge on the whole Ugin Jace. We're going to slip away and pull one, wool
Pull
over
a
the
fast
eyes.
one on them.
But yeah, no, that was a great set. Great conclusion to a legacy in Magic.
You can't write yourself into a corner.
No, I guess that's true. So, I mean, I can forgive it for that on the same token.
Yeah, you can't end everything.
No, because Nicol
really.
Bolas was a great baddie. And, we were talking on one of the other streams about, having a baddie team up. Like, where's Yawgmoth and Nicol Bolas? What if they're just a small part of an even bigger bad? Like, the fucking... The Eldrazi. The Eldrazi are just brainless interplanar beings that come from the gray, the void, whatever you want to call it. But third set... Zendikar. Original Zendikar Worldwake.
Zendikar is ridiculous.
I would say those are my top 3. Yeah. That took me a second to really nail down because Constant Tarkir is also a good honorable mention. But I gotta say Zendikar and Worldwake was great. The Jace the Mind Sculptor, which dominated play, but that was the first 4 ability planeswalker. That was really awesome. And of course, that for me personally, cracking that it just made it for me. It was really great. But Zendikar was a really cool
Fireworks out
storyline
in
and
the
a cool
field.
story block. You just had Innistrad, you got Sorin, the storyline there, returning to Innistrad to try and seal away this ancient evil, which Ugin apparently knew about way beforehand and had met from. and they actually speculate that's where Ugin, discovered colorless magic or ghost flame type shit. So it was pretty cool, and Zendikar had a lot of really cool play cards, a lot of really fun stuff. And I think Landfall was one of the big new keywords that came out with Zendikar.
Because it was literally the land's fault.
Yeah, and it had great lands. Oh my god, can we talk about the artworks for those? The original Zendikar full arts? They were amazing. Gorgeous.
Well, back then you had to buy, if you wanted full arts, you had to buy Unhinged.
Yeah, because I think that was, aside from Zendikar, I think they only had full arts in Unhinged and shit, and they didn't realize how popular it really would be. Like, people were like, oh, Unhinged and Glued, but they're still legal lands you could use.
Still standard land.
Yeah, they're still standard lands. Even if they're goofy and fucking full art, people are like, wait, what? But, yeah,
Even if people bitch, you
What we
say,
got?
hey, look, it's a proxy.
So
Just
host,
ugly
brag
standard
on your
one, right?
decks. I was a basic player, so white, blue, black, red, green. Give your opinions. Nice mats, by the way.
Hey, thanks,
We
man.
got some pretty
We
nice
do have some
mats.
pretty fly mats. Yeah, that's what we were going over actually as our favorite decks. Esper is mine. That's blue, white, black right there. So yeah, going into game. Is everybody ready? Are you still organizing?
I'm just putting in new lands. I got a
Okay.
bunch of new lands.
So I'm pretty sure everybody's standard tonight. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So we got a blue.
Were we
black-
going over our least favorite?
Oh, I guess we could
sets?
do our least favorite sets. Oh, I don't even want to talk about my least favorite sets.
Right, that's bad. That's stinking thinking.
That's stinking.
None of
We're gonna
that.
stay
None of
positive
that,
vibes.
yeah.
Forget our
Yeah.
least favorite
Well,
sets.
my
Right.
number one least favorite set is AFR.
That's fair.
She,
Okay.
Right.
she wants to
Perfect.
just throw it out there.
Sweet. Cool.
I had an honorable mention. She's just like my honorable just mention.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's her
we'll get
honorable
into it.
mention. That's what it is.
But for tonight, playing standard, I am running a blue-black ninjas. It's a lot of Kamigawa, a little spice from AFR. Actually, I don't even know if we have any spice from AFR. I don't think Mordenkainen is in here. But Soren's in here. He made a little miss. Standard play, Ninja. Ninjutsu is the name of the game. It's a lot of fun. This coming from the Kamigawa set that just recently came out. It's pretty legit. It's been a lot of fun. It was built pretty quickly, too.
If I remember correctly, blue is the fuck you deck, right?
Always.
Absolutely.
The title.
Did you want to do something? Blue says no. Ask permission. I love blue. Honey, what are you running?
Green, white, red, humamanams.
Green, white, red, so that's 9.
Ma'am,
Human. Human.
Humans.
Human. Human.
Hugh Man.
What you running, Matteo? Oh, here we go. Here's an extravaganza name. Are you ready for it? It's usually a mouthful with this guy. Let's get it. What do you got, Matt? Lay it on me.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just Jund tokens.
Treasure token, Ginny Fay.
Jund treasure token.
He simplified it. It's just Jund tokens.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes
That's a
treasure-
2-word deck name, bro. That's legit.
That'll do it.
That'll about do.
That'd
Yep.
be
What you got, Bubs?
Esper Control Draw.
Esper Control Draw.
When does he ever play Esper?
Every now and
Quasar.
then. Every now and then.
Yes.
That's his Quasar deck.
That's the Quasar deck.
I've only seen it once.
Absolutely.
I think.
Nah, he's
You've
played,
seen it
he's
a
played
few
a couple of times.
It's a little different than I usually run it.
Yeah.
But
It's
I had a few
quiet.
things.
It's quiet until it's not.
I don't remember him playing it.
I do. I do. So we did our rolls. Who won? You won? Sweet, so I get to go
We
second.
both got
Cool.
18.
Cool
And he
dealio.
won the second roll.
Kirtan.
This is a no-go.
Land.
Oh, Matt's doing a mummy.
Sorry.
Oh, I have seen this one.
It's super good.
That was painful.
This trailer's not bad.
It's pretty good.
The War of the Spark.
War of the
one,
Spark
though.
is the number one.
That one was, and it was
I will
so...
say number 2 might be Eldraine though.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
see-
like, I'd watch that. I'd watch that if they came out with that.
They were talking about making a Magic TV show on
They
Netflix.
still are.
No. So, all right, Magic has
No,
always been
free
super.
for all. Everybody against everybody. No
Yep.
playing team.
No teams. I mean, you can form teams in game. It's like, hey, I'm not going to attack you this turn or whatever. You can whatever, but at the end of the day,
turn to
it
turn.
is a free for all. Typically here we don't really do any concrete teams mid game. Like, all right, they're fucking each other up, blah blah blah.
Right.
The other night we joked about it because that kind of seemed how like it was going.
Yeah, a little
But
bit. Alright, so
yeah, no.
I-
So free for all is
I'm
anybody
gonna
can attack
finish.
anybody. It's
Yeah.
you know
I'm gonna
cutthroat.
wait for her to finish before I actually draw. I already know what this card is, so.
Yep. But yeah, as far as Magic goes, like if you check the channel, we have actually a bunch of Magic games on there. It's-
Including drafts.
Yeah, we actually just finished and wrapped up a home Crimson Vow draft, which typically your pod should be about 6 people, but it was just casual anyway, and our buddy Matt here ended up buying an entire booster box, so we drafted Crimson Vow for like 3 or 4 nights, and that was really cool. We had prize packs at the end and everything. It was actually really fun. It helped me amplify one of my standard decks, which is Mardu Vampires.
I am
being
excited
red,
for the
white,
next
black.
couple months though because Dominaria.
Yeah, and the tournament in Vegas. Let's go.
Oh, I can't wait to go to
Yeah, I
Vegas.
know. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be so cool.
Yikes.
I just can't wait to travel again. I haven't been on a plane since I was 11.
I hate planes. I would almost rather drive, but it would take forever.
I
I'm waiting for
don't.
her.
Oh, no.
I don't like thinking about the fact that I'm on a plane. I just get on, I sleep, and I'm done.
I wish we slept that last time.
Oh, that was a
See, my thought is this:
Painful.
like, if we drove out though, like, and planned accordingly, if we actually drove out, we would have a vehicle while we're out there. We wouldn't have to worry about transportation. We wouldn't have to worry about
I'm
catching
gonna
flights.
tell you
We'd
right
probably
now,
pack more.
getting by on city transportation is so easy in Vegas. You don't even need to worry about it.
I hate flying.
I understand completely, but I gotta tell you right now,
And plus, driving, you get
7
to
hours.
see more.
driving you get to see more, and it's if you have the car that can handle it.
More time
That is
away
great,
from
but
work. If you have good paid time
Realistically
off,
speaking, I
then-
don't think either of our cars could handle
Well,
it.
that's why I like this job, is because literally all my commission is just getting stored into a little savings type thing until I want to cash it out. So I'm getting my regular hourly
That's
and just saving all my commission for the trip.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's actually it's
Draw
working
turn.
pretty well, to be honest. It's gonna be really, really good. We want to bring like 5 when we go out there.
And
just
for
have
turn?
fun. But I don't.
Twinkle Cove
It's just scare me.
comes in tapped. I get a life.
Gotcha.
need a life
Midnight. Yeah, we need a life counter.
Can
My
use it.
phone's probably
I
dead.
left mine upstairs, so. Can you
Mine-
read
We could.
27.
Yeah, I mean, we do have dice. Worst case scenario. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know
Alright,
it.
I gave one.
Boom. Block, block, blam. Greetings and hey.
Me and Matt
Same
over here
right
with
now.
the new Capani Exiles.
Yeah. I got my double bob.
Put those there.
Very fitting.
I go.
Very fit.
Yep.
We are gonna place a Hall of the Storm Giants untapped.
Yeah, we were thinking about starting a campaign to stream as well.
Yeah, so there's Storm Giants, and go ahead.
He had started a Ravnica campaign.
There was a Ravnica book that came out for 5e about maybe 3 years ago.
Roughly, yeah.
Botanical
And
Plaza,
it's a rough setting, but I mean I DM campaigns anyway since like 3.5, and all of my campaigns take place in the same multiverse that I've established in my own headcanon universe, I guess you could call it, whatever.
Xeotor's proven
My own
different
worlds.
way.
I don't usually run campaigns out of books. I usually make up my own world and lore and all that. And we've done a couple, and not with this necessary play group, but across my time DMing a couple of different times. But the Ravnica one, we used the Ravnica city setting for a loose basis, but it was my own storyline, which was going to be really a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we had the Ravnica one, and we also.
Yeah. Makes you think of D&D. These are actually some of the cooler spin downs that came out of the set.
But talking more about our
Tap into
campaigns, though.
to play Mnemonic Sphere.
Yeah.
Its activated ability is for 2 mana.
I'm
One
just
blue. Sacrifice Mnemonic Sphere, draw 2 cards.
Nice.
But also the Fallout roleplay.
Yeah, there's
Just got the books for that.
We do have the books now.
Yep. And
for,
I was also researching Naruto.
Yeah, that's
A Naruto campaign.
Homebrews are fun. I don't mind doing homebrew campaigns.
Because
Like,
they can get creative and they can get
yeah,
funky.
you can. And I really don't even mind homebrew classes as long as I can.
The Shinobi. Okay, there's a 66.
So we play a swamp.
Yeah.
Tap 2, suspicious
PDF I
stowaway.
downloaded.
It is daytime.
A 66-page PDF that I downloaded for the specific. For the Shinobi.
And that is going to be a go. Suspicious Stowaway is a day-bound permanent. 2/1/1. Is a 1/1 cannot be blocked whenever he deals damage to a player. I draw a card and discard a card. When he flips, he just draws a card. And he becomes a 2/2 that can't be blocked.
2-1.
2/1. Sorry. You're right.
Green and white.
The unblockables, they're like, we're not even going to bother giving you a high
Catilda.
toughness. Like, you don't even need it. What's going to block you? What's going to stop you?
Catilda Dawn Prime.
Oh, yeah, that.
Don't worry.
1/1 protection from werewolves. Human creatures I control have tap to add 1 mana of any of that creature's color, and then a green and white. 4 colorless. Tap. I can put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
I'll play
People doing fireworks outside.
Treasure Vault.
Treasure Ball.
They're doing it in the field.
Treasure Ball was a super cool land. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's an artifact land. That's what I liked. Because you can fetch that with a lot of random artifact grabbers.
I actually don't run Treasure Vault anymore unless I'm running Zorn or.
That's fair,
Gold
because what you
Span.
pump into it is what you're going to get out of it with Zorn.
Yeah, you get more out of it, or Gold Span. I'll definitely for Gold Span.
That's
Get
fair.
rid of it.
That's
Then you
fair.
get-
I don't have a gold span, but I do have like two Zorns. I can
Zorns
maybe
work.
make something red pretty decent. See what we got.
And worst
There can
case,
be a
it's
lot of fun,
32.
man.
It can. I mean, I like Izzet. I hate mono red burns. That's where I'm like, eh. But I don't mind red decks so much. The reason I don't like red decks is because they're typically just
Let's
mono red burns.
do 2 for
Oh yeah.
2 for Gilded Pinions.
That's a good one. I don't think I got any of those in my Nuka Penny.
We'll get a treasure. And then
I have
a
like
Jaeger.
1 or 2.
And then we came up for Nuka Penna. New cat penises.
I just it's cat
Gotta
shit.
love the
Yep.
fireworks.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can even hear them or not, but we can. There's just like little firecrackers going on out there. Like somebody's like, oh yeah. I mean, it's legal. It's just like
Just totally out there.
Don't you know we're trying to play Magic in here, you unsophisticated swine? You're out there with your firecrackers.
Aren't you?
Don't make me
Aren't
sick
you-
my kitten on you.
I have a phantasmal beast that would make your firecracker look like a sparkler. Don't make me tap 4 and fire breathe your ass.
As soon as I can untap this
As
land.
soon as I untap this land, you better watch it, buddy. This is an island. I'm gonna douse your flames. Fuck. We're so cheeseball.
Jeez, yeah.
Would you like a joke, host? Sure. What you got?
Reckoner Bankbuster.
Would you like a joke host? Sure. What you got? Your stream. Oh, in the fields.
In the field.
Oh, in the fields.
I'm waiting for it.
Comes out with 3 counters on it.
How did
For
Yoda
2 mana,
know
I can
he
tap it, remove a charge counter from Reckoner Bankbuster.
How did Yoda know he,
Uh,
as in high definition?
was probably?
He was in high
Oh, how did Yoda know he was in high definition? I don't know. How? Oh, and you can just call me Dez, by the way. I'm Desiree. This is my channel. You just call me Dez.
Yeah, was. He was corrected.
I gotcha. How did Yoda know he was in high definition?
Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, I could probably come up with some smart-ass answers, but... HDMI! Haha! HDMI? That's pretty good. I actually like that one. I've never heard that one. That's pretty good. I love me some dad jokes.
Yeah.
HDMI.
Oh, God.
So you said that's a go?
Let's go.
What'd you do over here?
Reckoner Bankbuster. Comes in with 3 charge 10 counters. Every turn I can
Hey, the game.
I can pay 2 mana, tap,
She's a cutie
remove a charge
patootie.
counter, draw a card. And then I draw it. When there's no more charge counters, I get a pilot.
I
And
play.
treasure.
Kitten is clickbait.
I play an
Clickbait.
Island.
Alright.
Ow!
She's a
Kitten is
killer.
fucking menace.
Yeah. She does.
Well,
Menace.
Let's see.
She's the only one with the creature.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
She's a little
You know what? I'm gonna be
Bueno.
random for once. Let's go ahead and roll a d6 to see who we start swinging on. Yeah, honey?
She just bit my lip
That's what you get.
gently, like she didn't like
Alright.
crunch.
1,
my
2,
mouth.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
We got a 6. Mr. Bubs, I am swinging a 1/1 unblockable your way, buddy.
Uh-oh. He's got the highest life total, man.
Okay.
But wait, there's more.
Uh-oh.
Tap 3.
Oh, she's just relaxing her head.
Let's go ahead and turn him into a biting palm ninja.
Oh.
A biting palm ninja.
And we will remove that menace counter to take a gander at your hand and make you get rid of some shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Ew, put that away.
Ew.
She's
Ew.
trying to attack your man.
It does have to be, I believe, a non-land. I would like to take away your land, but I can't. I could
Who's
get
the
rid
kitten?
of
I saw it.
Joari disruption.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Nope. Definitely wasn't. I was a
We have
witness.
4 of the fucking mirror boxes, though, if I'm not mistaken.
And 4 of those too.
4 Quasas. Don't know how many more of these there
4
are.
of those.
Demon from the hill.
Gut instinct is saying, let's get rid of Quasar. So Quasar will go into exile. For those of you who want to know, because it is public knowledge, it's in Ottawara, Soaring City, Mirror Box, Joari Disruption, and another
Reckoner
Reckoner
Bank
Buster.
Ugh.
And I will end my turn. Ninjutsu is not casting, it is nighttime.
And then you take 3
And
damage.
you
right?
take 3 damage. Go ahead, honey.
Okay, honey. The cat already untapped my lands.
I want to boot this room.
My cat is a Kimamari or a Kamari. I don't know. Is that a breed?
I don't know. I don't know a lot about cats. I just know they're cute.
He doesn't know what that word means, and I don't either, so he has no clue what you're saying, and he's just guessing.
My cat is Kamari. I mean,
Maybe that's a name, maybe that's a breed. Or maybe that means like my life. I
Are
don't
you
know.
talking about Final
It's a
Fantasy
name
10?
from, yeah.
Alright, I'm playing Final
hey,
Fantasy
there
10
you
right now.
go. Matt picked it up. He says it
Is
is.
it Final Fantasy X?
I'm playing it right now.
It's a name
Nice.
from FFX.
Nice.
Because it's on Steam sale, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'll pick that up.
I
Purchase.
am going to tap sack an Evolving Wilds.
Yep.
And I'm going to grab... a mountain?
Maybe I should drop the white out of my vampires and go blue, so it is Grixis. Then I could at least include some of those shits.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'd be losing like
Their dog
And
is Ixion.
if you want, I
Oh,
can,
hell
bring down,
yeah,
I
really?
can bring down my new Capenna
The Aeon
collection,
Ixion?
and you can go through it and see if there's anything.
That's awesome.
That's
particular
alright.
to
I
trade
just,
for.
because I know there's some good Grixis cards, or, you know, red-blue that I could
Well,
probably spice up.
Carmilla is a good example.
I've been playing 10 since it came out.
Banking on
Love
Dragon Spark Reactor and the Anvil isn't viable in my opinion anymore.
I
Yeah.
still have it on the PS2. Rock.
It
My
sounds
dog
like
is
on paper it
Ixion.
should be
He's an
good.
annoying shit that eats Kamari's poop.
That's typical dog, though.
Sounds about right.
Hi, kitten. Did you want to come up?
Oh,
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
oh, my mom's got a recipe for me.
There you
How recipe.
Hi, kitten.
Yep. She says go out in the woods and
Yes.
get a mushroom.
Oh, of course. And that's
Boil
that's how yeah, that's where it starts.
And then boil it. She said.
You're really bad at paying attention to cutting my leg.
I had the kitten crawling up my leg.
I know, but I was trying to get you to
She's
cut
a
it earlier, too.
demon. Who summoned this beast here?
Hey. Gentle.
She goes all out.
Gentle. Kitten.
Starts out with like a little
Gentle.
starts out with a little play bite, and then all of a sudden she's like going for a feint.
Captain of Bombs.
Enough. Calm down.
Go ahead.
Good. Chill.
Kill kitten. Chill.
She's like, I love you so much, I just need you to fucking die.
I need you to die.
She's like, how'd you know what I was thinking with my brain words?
No.
gentle. Chill.
Uh,
That's not very chill.
It's not chill.
not
That's
chill,
not chill.
bro.
Put the claws away, girl. It's not.
Bro.
That's super not chill.
Bro.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did. Be a lot cooler if you didn't.
Not chill,
See? Be nice.
bro. Alright, we're gonna
Be
pay
nice
2
is good.
for Gallagraders,
Ooh.
the box topper,
Emerald City.
and that's a go.
There you go. See, that's not bad. That's kind of gently. We can do that. There you go. See? A little lick at the end, so I know you're just playing and you're not being a violent little shit.
Whose cards need to be straightened? Mine? These? Here? Those stay.
Oh, the diagonal tapping, probably. I do that too, honestly, but I do that during my turn, and then when I'm done, I clean up by full tapping.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Takes up a lot of space. I don't like
It does.
overlapping.
It does take up a lot of space, but it's just the classic in me.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I know during my turn when I'm tapping my lands instead of going full tap, so I can still adjust. But once I'm actually done with my cleanup, it's full tap.
Uh-oh, he's got place
Another one. Got rid of one. He top decked
I
that.
top decked that.
He top decked that.
Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, that'll be go.
You conniving son of a gun.
You conniving little son of
Alright.
them.
Only one spell.
Conniving.
One spell.
One spell.
Uno.
Uno, dos, tres, catorce. That's not how you count. That's not how you count. Let's go ahead and tap two. Yeah, that was fucking U2 song way back. Vertigo. Tapping two to play Suspicious Stowaway. Because it is nighttime, he comes out transformed. He is a 2/1 werewolf, seafaring werewolf. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and he cannot be blocked.
My mom found a home for the kittens.
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did they go to the farm?
No.
The farm.
Kitten Man.
The kitten farm?
Kitten farm.
Oh my god, my red creature is. My
What? Can you?
I can't.
OCD.
Oh, my OCD. It's just so small. Screams.
It's because you have Android vision.
It's just so tiny, the font. I wish I could make it larger.
Yeah.
Because it's also like far away-ish. But
I bet that's an excuse. I don't want to play it. I don't, no, not me.
Jump demon.
what's up, little kitty?
Oh, I booped the snoot and now she's pissed.
Yep, that's how it happens. That should get you. Boop the snoot and now she's pissed.
Adeline, resplendent guitar.
Ah, shit. At least it's not Folio.
Power is not toughness. Power is equal to the number of creatures I control, including herself. So that's 3. She's a 3/4. And whenever she attacks, for each opponent, I create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control.
Correction. Whenever you attack, she does not have to attack to make that effect go off.
Yeah.
That's even
You could
better.
do no attack and just say I'm attacking.
Where are the
with
life
nothing.
counters? We use digital life
Yeah,
counter.
we do the digital because sometimes we go over the 20.
Sometimes it gets up to like
Yeah.
100 and
We should have a display for that though somewhere, so that they can actually see life totals of everybody. Because that would be kind of cool for
Right.
interactive. Currently, if you wanted to track it, I'm at 20. Morn
Well,
over
if
here
you
is at 20.
guys wanted
He's
to,
at
you
20.
could
He's
just
at
keep it
18.
down on that end so it's more visible.
eventually we'll get a good setup where we can have a camera or like a
Overheat,
widget
yeah.
counting
We're just
on.
gonna-
Well, see, sometimes, so what I like to do if I'm using dice is I use 2 D10s, and I'll use those, one for my 10s place, one for my 1s place.
Yeah.
Because you can get up to like 99 that way and be good. Yeah, because she was attacking my foot. She was literally launched on my fucking Achilles tendon. I had to fucking push her off. She's fucking violent.
She goes from.
It's a shark in the water, and I'm barefoot under the table. She's going nuts.
She goes from sleeping on your arm to trying to kill you constantly.
Yeah, honestly.
Destroying everything.
Sheesh, the cat really does. She's a menace.
She does.
She's like, oh, I love you, but I'm going to kill you.
One would first strike at you,
I love you,
and
but you're
I
going
will
to die.
create 3
This cat is nuts.
humans attacking you as well
3?
for each opponent.
Oh,
jeez.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll take 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Fair enough.
Shark out, no joke.
Honey's coming out swinging tonight. She ain't playing passive. Let's go.
I'm just trying to get humans going.
Honey came to play. Honey didn't come to watch tonight. She ain't spectating. She came to play.
No.
But yeah, you could use 2 d20s too. I've done that. But yeah, typically like 2 dice is what I do for my life counters.
Oh fuck.
But for sake of simplicity, we use Life Elk, which is an app you can get in the Android store, and I think it might be supported on iOS, but I'm not positive.
Yeah,
I
use a
can't
different
find it
one,
on
but
iOS. I have Carbon,
There. Yours isn't too bad either.
and
like
I have the
yours.
D&D companion as well.
Yeah.
I mean, not the
But
D&D,
it's a
the
free app you can
MTG
get.
Companion.
And there's a bunch of really cool free apps you can get. Like there's one for a game mode called Arch Enemy. There's one for a game mode called Planes Chase, which is really, really fun. We have a video for Planes Chase. I don't think we've done an Arch Enemy game, but we should for stream. Just like we should do a lot of
Planes Chase recently.
Not recently, but it's on the stream. in the
I
last
would
2
love
weeks.
to do a plane chase again. We should do that tomorrow.
Schaefer, I gotta call Schaefer and make sure he's down.
We should do.
Alright.
Want to do a Planes Chase commander?
I'm gonna tab 3,
Sure.
stacking the treasure. And I will
I'll make a new commander so I'm not running the armies again.
Fable the Mirror
That's what we can do
Breaker.
tomorrow when we get back from grocery shopping. and
I'm
jump
thinking I
in.
might even just start building it a little bit tonight.
That's
depending
cool
on if we're
too.
doing
I mean,
Borderlands
I'll do
3
some
later.
deck building stuff, and we can even stream that too
Fable.
and discuss what we go
Yeah.
through when we deck
Fable.
build.
Fable's gonna make a Goblin Shaman. Gala Greeters is going to make a tap treasure token.
Because I think a blue-black one would be really, really gnarly. And that was a cool commander I got. I got that Will Health guy that works with zombies and shit, which would be really cool for what I want to do. And I also got that Nightmare Horror, the blue-black.
You got
mythic.
Timothar as well.
And Timothar is mono-black, but he can
That's
go in.
true.
He can go in.
Yeah.
And I've wanted to use him a lot. I really.
The
feel
good
like
thing
he's
about that is
super
that you don't
fun.
have to use him for your commander, but he is commander legal.
Yep.
So
He's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll do that. I mean, after this game, if Jack wants to do Borderlands, we can do Borderlands. But I might try and focus on building that blue-black commander. So it's ready for tomorrow, so have
I
something
might
to
make
do.
a Minsk and Boo
Colorless.
commander.
To sacrifice
I got
Mnemonic
I
Sphere,
got
draw
Minsk
2
and Boo.
cards.
Got you. Demonic Spear sacks. He gets 2 cards. And whenever he draws a card, we each lose 1 life. So we each lose 2 life for
Is that
Squaza. Right?
And I have
Uh-huh.
the foil
Gotcha.
token.
And I gain 2 life.
What
And
did I
you gain
trade you
2.
both?
What?
Current life totals 18,
The
18,
Minsk and
14, 20.
Yeah, I
What
traded. I traded you Tezzy.
Oh, that's right. I gotta tell you.
You had 2 Minsk and Boos, I had like 3 Tezzerets, so I was just like, you know
We
what,
should-
here.
Make like a divider, you know, that we wanted here, but have life counter on that as like almost a scoreboard type.
Yeah, you could do that.
So did you do
It'd just be weird if we
the
had to keep getting up for it. It'd be nice
Well,
if we had
somebody
a
could be
draw
close
step?
to it,
Everybody
you know?
loses a life.
Like end of the table.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
You already lost 2, you
Good
lost 2,
Jesus.
she lost 2.
That's fair too, though.
I
If
gained
somebody's
2.
at the end of the table.
2?
Yep, 2 cards drawn. Quasar deals 1 damage for each card drawn. He gains 1 life.
Gotcha,
Oh wait, no, it's not to everybody. It's just to target player.
Target opponent. Yeah.
That's right.
Just
Okay.
that.
Who's the most dangerous?
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Heard.
Ugh, if I can get my leg out.
You know what? Since you destroyed my last quiz, just exiled it
That's
to
fair.
you,
I'll take that.
and I already did have the 2 life, so we're good at that.
Yup, little guy.
Okay.
Little
Let's go.
guy. He's sleeping.
Yeah, he's out cold right now. It's past bedtime. Oh, you said go? Yeah. Heard.
Good.
Nice. We needed that. That was good.
I challenge you.
Another island. Stack that right with the other 2. And let's go ahead and declare attack step. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my 2 unblockable at Bubs, and I will draw a card.
Alright, has to take 2.
No shenanigans, just 2. And now, let's see, we've got 2, 4.
And now he doesn't have to discard it.
Yeah. Well, no, that brought me up to 7.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, like.
Nighttime.
Oh, yeah,
this is
yeah,
nice.
I see what you mean. Yeah. So we haven't played any spells yet. Let's go ahead and play. Tapping 4 for a Lithoform Engine. Oof. Lithoform Engine for 2 mana and tap. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copies. For 3 and tap. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Or 4 and tap. Copy target permanent spell you control. The copy becomes a token. Meaning the spell has to be on the stack and Lithoform has to respond before it resolves. And that is a go. 1 spell cast, still nighttime.
Wait.
Counter.
Oh,
Countering your
what
Lithoform.
are you doing?
Dude, yeah, you forgot about the Jawari disruption.
I was hoping he'd be kind. Fair enough.
I'm not letting that go, I'm sorry.
Okay. It's a good one to get out, so that's
It
fair.
is.
And
I'm
honest,
proud of
yeah.
that.
Can't resent a blue. Can't resent a blue play.
He doesn't mind blue when it's
I
Tap
never
stack.
get to do that. It's
Right.
always a land.
Tap sack Evolving Wilds, looking for a force.
Well, dude, if you include Jawari Disruption in this, I had 2016.
Don't count them as lands, but yes. Jawari Disruption is just really, really decent. I wish I had a play set of those.
They're in that Challenger deck, the Demir one.
I know, but I don't want to buy any decks.
But
I
you
want
can
to
just-
build first, and
But you
then
just
I'll
do
buy
what
when I'm
I,
done.
just do what I did and just
I ripped apart that
rip it apart.
I don't want
for
to
the gold span.
I don't want to do that. I'd rather. So personally, instead of ordering a deck to rip it apart, I understand it, but
Just order the cards.
I would rather just order the cards
works
I
too.
want, and then once I'm
You get 4
content with
Jawari
my deck,
Disruptions for like.
then I'd get the challenger
a
deck
few
and take a
dollars
look at what
versus
that
the
has. Because,
$30
like I said,
that's
I
on
don't
the
want
deck.
my deck building to be influenced by what is already something.
That's how I feel when I'm doing art projects and stuff.
That's what these
I
are
have
to me. These are works of art.
Like I have a hard time going online and looking for inspiration because that inspiration is just going to end up
Being an adult
influencing me,
does suck. That's why I play Magic.
influencing me to copy it, and I don't like copying other people's artwork and other people's ideas. I like to take inspiration from them, but it's difficult, so I don't end up looking things up, and then I get super bad artist block.
Yeah, if I was like, I've taken decks and I've torn them apart and used them and played them, and to their credit, they're solid decks. Like the Is It I have and the Black White I have were both challenger decks.
I would
from
like
their
to
time
buy
period.
some Strixhaven,
Yeah, that's fair. But
mostly
That's-
because I want to try to get Professor Onyx.
One I didn't like.
Honestly, she's only like around $8 and $10. She might be worth just buying
I didn't
instead of
like-
like buying a whole bunch. Of
That's Liliana. That's the last
Yeah.
Liliana card that's been
I know.
printed.
Ignore.
It's the most recent Liliana
Yeah,
printed.
it's
and
the
it's
standard Liliana.
Like, I just want her. I just want her so bad.
Mm-hmm. That's understandable.
Like,
I don't even know what the
I'm gonna
chase
collect-
is if there is one.
Mirror Breaker.
okie dokie. Go
What?
back to you.
Mirror Breaker.
What are you talking about?
Jace.
No, it's Mirror Mage.
Mirror Mage.
Mirror Mage, that's
Yes,
what I meant.
because there's 2 of them.
That's right.
What was that out of?
Zendikar Rising.
That's the last time. Wow. Okay. I was gonna say because he hasn't been printed for a bit
It's about to go out, so that might
now.
have
Might be
a new
overdue.
one.
Yeah.
Well, we know we're getting a Johnny and Liliana in
Oh,
Dominaria.
if a Johnny's running back, they're
The Johnny's.
There's gonna be a Lily in Dominar.
Yep.
Probably.
Oh, she's on the cover with a Johnny. So
Oh, my life just got so much better. They just said they'll be right back.
No worries.
Okie dokie dokie doke. Torrens, Fist of the Angels. Angel Fister.
There's some kinky shit over there.
Angel Fist. Was that 1 or 2 spells total, honey?
1.
Okay.
Just the 1.
Just that one.
get it, kitten.
Do the things.
Swinging Adeline. She's a 7/4 vigilance. And she will make 3 more human
Jesus.
tap and attacking. 2. Dun, 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 Bubs.
So what is Adeline again?
7/4 vigilance.
No, it's bigger than that. That's the one
Oh,
whose power.
including that, so 10/4 vigilance.
Yep.
Alright, in response, I am crewing up Reckoner Bankbuster. And Reckoner Bankbuster will block Adeline.
Okay.
Take 3.
No, and Reckoner Bankbuster is 4. So Adeline will be destroyed.
It would be.
I will have to take 3.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know she'll die.
Okay.
I knew that when you crewed that. I don't know what the no was for, but.
Oh, I don't know. I was just, you know, that's all. And this guy's dead.
Math.
And I take 3. 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, at least that's gone though. Kitten, get off of the piano.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Typical kitten.
That cat is a menace.
She's a scary little baby.
Yeah. This is rough. This is getting rougher. Oh, I get to do this. Second level of Fable with Mirror Breaker. Discard up to 2 cards and draw that many. Let's do this one. I'll do another Fable to the trash to draw. Here we go.
I forget what cards I have in my hand, and it pisses me off every time. And now I just want to scoop the game already.
Useju?
You have an immaculate field. The fuck are you on about?
I could have made her indestructible, and she would have stayed.
Don't have the mana.
Yeah, I do, because Catilda says any of my humans can tap for any color of their mana of their color type.
But it's... Okay.
Alright.
It's a slight overlook. Just so to remember for next time.
I guess this would pay for
What's the
itself.
fun of fucking having those damn spells if I don't even pay attention?
It happens. You just have to remember.
Yeah, well, I can be annoyed about it too. So.
That's how you remember. You just remember what you have to do.
I'm constantly checking my hand if I have mana open, because I usually...
Well, I literally
yeah.
took note of it. I always take
She's on
note,
the
but
piano again.
Kitten! I don't have patience for all this.
Let's do.
Where are you? I'm going to lock you in the back.
Okay. Yeah. Toros will give me 1 red. I'll play Sticky Fingers on one I just got from you onto Goblin Shaman. Goblin Shaman, normally when it attacks, it creates a treasure token. Now, whenever it deals combat damage,
Swords or flowers.
creates another treasure token. When it, this
Get me a
creature
crate for the cat.
dies, it'll...
No, you're not.
This is exactly why I am.
You're not getting a crate for the fucking cat. It's a cat.
Menace. 2/2.
She's a 5-month-old kitten.
Put her on a leash.
Your 2-year-old child does the same thing.
He's a child, like
You're gonna put your cat in a crate on a leash?
You know who he's swinging?
No, he has a room.
And I'm attacking you for 2/2 menace.
He has a room. You can't tell me I'm wrong. That's why you have that face.
You're not getting a cat.
2/2 menace.
Complain all you want, it's not happening.
Okay. We'll see.
We'll see.
2/2 menace.
2 minutes, I gotta
You
take
crate my
2.
cat, we're
Yep.
gonna have an issue.
And that'll create 2 charges. And then I shall sack all 3 treasures. And 2 more. 4. Spider Mommy.
Lothe.
Wolf will -2 or -3, and create 2 spider creature tokens. When they come in, Gala Greeters will go off twice. The first one will be to make a tap treasure token, and the second will be to.
Anyone die yet? No. Sometimes our matches take really long.
We'll put a
Okay,
+1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters, I guess.
But current life total, so you're up to date 20, 16, 15, 16.
Go ahead.
I think she's trying to see outside. She's trying to get on window level with the screen door.
Oh, yeah. I drew a card. Target takes 1 damage and I gain 1 life. Cat, you lose 1 life. Because of course, and
Come here.
one, two, tap
Just
2.
gonna knock that off the wall.
Working her Bank Buster. Comes in with 3 counters. We'll pay 2 mana. Take 1 charge counter off. Tap it. Draw another card. Quasar goes off. Target. We'll do Cat because she has the most life. And I gain 1 life. Alrighty, let's go.
Spells played.
Working her Bank Buster. That was,
Actually, Matt
I
had
played
2.
2.
Yeah, Matt had 2, and you only.
and I played 1, so.
Getting some time out.
Muffin head.
Muffin dead. Just kidding.
Magic is like Monopoly, just with more math. In the end, you still hate your friends, and then do it again because you like the punishment.
Yep.
Pretty much.
It's not wrong.
Literally. How many times I've told these guys to go home because I'm done with them.
Be gone with you.
Told Honey I'd banish him to the porch. Kitten, you're not a vampire. Enough.
Kitten is a
1,
killer.
2, 3, 4. Mateo.
Yep.
1 unblockable.
Okay. And then some other thing.
And some other things. We're gonna ninjutsu Prosperous Thief in
Okay.
Special.
for 3 total, and I'll get a treasure.
Hey man, I can respect some treasure get.
Treasure get.
So we'll get our
Oh, you
treasure.
old twat chicken.
Cat needs to go to like an obedience school or some shit.
She's not a dog.
She just needs sedatives.
Union school for cats.
Yeah, that sounds like
You're trying to treat this cat like a dog. It's a cat.
that sounds like a palm reader.
Right.
You know.
So we
That
get our
kind of
treasure. Then I'll go ahead and tap 2.
Cats are trained by spray
Actually,
bottles
no,
and
I won't.
treats. That's it.
All right.
Cats are trained
I
by nothing.
am not
at
done.
all.
No, I lied. I am gonna tap 2. And I'm gonna play the reality chip.
Ooh.
And that is a go.
No, I know you're trying to untap my lands, and I appreciate it.
I should
I got it.
noms your hand. Looking at the top card via reality chip. Sweet deal.
So now that my game is already going downhill,
Tap your humans. There you go.
Destroys everything.
now that I have nothing to live for, feel like no, just kidding.
She's just waiting for one more mana to
Oh,
give
yeah.
up +1/+1 counters on all the creatures. Killer! She's a killer!
Same thing. Oh. Would you like another
Passing
joke?
it
Sure, I'll
on.
take another joke.
Jokes are always good.
It's okay, Muffin. No, you don't have to attack. See, you don't have to be upside down. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You gotta bite harder than that if you want to break skin.
Don't encourage her.
Just because
And go for the.
I'm resentful and already have nothing to live for.
Really don't encourage her.
Yeah, that's what you want to attack.
Destroying it.
For claws. And then bite hard.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
How do you stop a bull from charging?
Kill the
You
bull.
kick it in the balls.
That's the joke.
How do you stop a bull from charging?
Oh.
Unplug it.
You're a grumpy kitten.
How do you stop a bull from charging?
Yeah, unplug it's a pretty good pun there. So yeah, what you got?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're a grumpy kitten.
Cancel the
Cancel
credit
its
card.
credit card.
That's pretty good. How do you stop a bull from charging? Honey says unplug it. The answer is cancel its credit card.
There we go.
I love dad jokes.
They're great.
Let the kitten. Liquid kitten.
Actually, cool. Before that resolves question, Matt, if I were to. No, I can't even do that, so it doesn't matter. I couldn't crew that.
What would it have done if you did?
Well, no, it's twice it was already tapped. So. No, not Glisa. Regular Rank Booster. So if I,
Oh, you can, but it would still be tapped.
it would still be tapped, but would this have been destroyed from her if I had crew?
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
So I'm
The
just
target.
wondering-
Well, yeah, but I mean, like the target is still that card, unless you have something that says change the target. Doesn't matter what you do with it; it's still gonna die.
Oh no, it's just I'm just wondering about crew, the crew and everything.
That would be a case for that mysterious limousine. You would flash it in and bring Quake.
Oh, you mean that card I didn't get because fucking Wizards has a lack of quality and they should just hire me to fix them?
Yeah. Let's go
Oh
on.
man.
Oh, I guess I know what I'm adding into this deck.
And then the next time you flash,
Can we rewind that and I won't kill her?
What? What are you doing?
I wasn't reading things, I'm sorry. You can have her back, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't mind me. Okay? It's cool.
cat,
I guess she's got something else planned up her sleeve.
you made that much noise with a crayon in a box. You're talented. I have to say.
Putting +1/+1 counter on each creature. I needed the manas. Did I forget about all of the...
Mentioning your cat, what does a cat say when making a joke?
I don't know what.
I'm just gonna put one here because they're all the
Yeah.
same.
I'm cool with that.
Just kitten.
Get out of the paper towels. Catch on.
Then I will swing Chaplain of Alms, which is a 2/2. First strike.
Well, this was actually tapped, so
I don't think it was.
it wasn't?
Nope.
Okay, so what is it?
Just 2/2 first strike, board 1. Disturb 4.
She wants it dead.
She wants it dead.
She wants it dead.
Not that I want it dead, just that if it dies, I don't care.
Alright, I'll take 2 damage.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's kind of a win-win there.
16, 18, 13, 15.
That's a go ahead.
But
By the way, if you want to entertain a
Oh.
kitten, just give them a straw.
oh my.
We don't
Okay,
have
well,
straws.
here's an actual. This is one of 2 basic lands in my deck.
What?
So if you guys
They
wanted to
do
like,
exist.
yeah, if you wanted to like feel the ruin me out, then this would be it.
Just leave him down to 2 basic lands to play his entire deck.
And then destroy them.
I mean, yeah, there's only one option here.
Everything's good.
You didn't actually technically cast any spells then, did you?
Fable.
It's nighttime.
Fable flips. Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Right.
I'm trying to think if I have
Yeah,
any return
that.
from the graveyard cards in this deck.
I like that.
I don't think I do.
That I
It'd be, I wouldn't say impossible, but pretty tough to do. With red, you might be able to get some instant and sorcery
1,
stuff back.
2, 3, 4.
White doesn't typically bring stuff back from the dead. It's a
And
taboo.
sack the treasure for 5.
But green does.
Green can.
Brennan 7.
Mm.
And I need a one of these. Brennan 7 will -2 to create a whole 4/4.
-3.
Huh?
I think it's -3.
Yep. So we have an amazing 4/4. 3/4.
Where are you guys from, by the way?
We're in New Hampshire.
Hampshire New.
Hampshire, New.
Don't worry, I got it.
The newest of Hampshires.
That's
Hampshire
true.
and white.
Is it though?
Ironically enough,
This is
Berlin.
embarrassing. Here it is. And it is a 4/4. When it enters, we'll create a tap treasure token with Galgreaves. And
That's the
we're gonna attack
that's
with
the one for the vacuum. It didn't go. Up shoop shoop.
You need the squirt gun.
Very Keegan's room. Kick's 10.
That's not gonna stop her. You
Cat
need
potato, cat potato.
this.
No, leave the cat
Then
alone.
do something.
She's fine. She's not actually taking it off the wall. She's
She's
fine.
going to.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. She's a menace.
Obviously, I have to do something like
2,
that. Dad hates you. From top to bottom.
2/2. 4/0.
Well, it's kind of annoying when there's never a day you don't complain about the cat and talk about how much she's just horrible.
I joke she's a menace, but she's literally gonna pull something off the wall.
Not if I pay attention
But
to
you're
her
not
and I
doing
was.
anything about it. You're sitting
was
there
paying
making
attention.
psh psh noises. She's
Yeah.
not listening. She doesn't care. She's a kitten, like you said.
If I make those noises at her, she
does
stops
nothing.
doing it.
No, she doesn't. I'm watching her do it anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna attack for 2/2 menace. Toward you. 2/2 menace. Create 1 treasure token for attacking. At least.
Anything stupid about it?
When it dies, I draw a card.
Block with 3/3 and a 0/4.
It dies. And then I draw.
How many spells you cast, Breck?
We got Renin 7. I think that was it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh hell, while I'm here, I might as well,
Get some honey badgers, right?
so it died. Loth gets a
Honey badgers don't give a fuck.
Loth gets a loyalty counter when when that creature died. And we'll 0 on Loth to draw a card and lose a life. Okay. Yep, let's go.
Alright. Upkeep. Tap. Draw. Cat, you have the most life at this point. He's 1 losing 1. Cove comes in tapped. Get 1 life.
Why don't you stack your lands? I know you don't do that.
Well,
Like, these are both
I'm stacking
blue.
life lands.
Right.
Tranquil Cove.
But like that's a blue. That's only ever gonna do a blue. Its thing is done. Why not? stack it?
True.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Save your space.
You're not wrong.
I just put the animate lands on top if I can. That way I remember I have animate lands.
Mm-hmm.
Basically the same.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And do you have a tapped treasure?
I do. That is a tap treasure. Gallery readers. I like that they added like a slowdown effect to treasure.
Going to tap 2. Remove a charge counter. Tap. Reckoner Bankbuster. Draw a card. Cat once again.
Of course, an empty box will keep that cat coming. We have tons of them. She's a menace.
No, she does. She crawls into a couple of boxes. We have a few that were here because we just recently moved. So she jumps into the boxes and plays around in those.
I'm going to tap 3. Play Mirror Box. Mirror Box will give Oisa there +1/+1 because it's legendary. Alright, and let's go.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Using reality chip to look at the top. Let's go ahead and Evolving Wilds. And tap sack Evolving Wilds will grab a swamp. Please. Looking at the top via reality chip. And I will tap this black, tap sack a treasure for black, and pay 2. Play Sorin the Mirthless. Oh, he's not that bad. Neg 2 on Sorin, and we will get our vampire token. Putting Sorin to 2. We will get a 2/3 flying vampire with lifelink. Then I believe that's a go. Wait, yeah, that's a go. Favorite games to play beside Magic? I mean, tabletop, we do Magic. There is D&D that we play, but we haven't streamed any D&D, and we haven't done a campaign. I haven't ran a campaign in a while. Matt plays every Tuesday from our local card shop. It's shut down, but everybody still gets together. But typically I'm on Xbox, usually Elder Scrolls Online, Red Dead Redemption, GTA sometimes, Smite.
Sometimes we play other games like poker. We did once.
Yeah, we have played poker.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to do that before Vegas.
I feel comfortable playing poker. I'll just play Red Dead. That's my poker simulator. It's actually pretty decent.
Play New Vegas.
As you put 100 down.
But yeah,
Come on, there it goes. What?
typically RPG games.
And before you ask, no, not Fallout.
I did do, yeah, no, I don't like Fallout. I'm not a big fan. They like Fallout. But
Sunset Revelry.
I have 4 cards in hand.
4, 8? Oh, 5.
I thought you said something new. Getting rid of my little formation.
It was an issue.
Definitely, certainly had the potential to be. Lithoform is fucking broken. That's one of my favorite artifacts, I think, for just about anything, honestly. Slip it into any deck, amplify whatever it does. You love Fallout. Nice. Oh, and yeah, Elder Scrolls is fantastic. All the Elder Scrolls games are really, really good. And Elder Scrolls Online was just really fun. And I love the PvP, so.
Almost all the.
If you're ever on Xbox NA, hit us up. We have a guild. We do stuffs.
I do have Fallout 1 and 2.
Brotherhood doesn't count. We don't talk about Brotherhood.
We do not talk about Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist, what?
No. Fallout.
So she played Halo Fountain.
Oh no.
I played Halo Fountain using this, and this.
Yep.
Then, using this for 1 white. 1 white, tap, untap a tapped creature you control. And I make a citizen.
And where did you gain the life?
Sunset Revelry.
Oh, okay.
And it's game over next turn. Yeah.
So how about the Halo Fountain?
What's the win con in Halo Fountain?
Win the game.
Pay 5 white, tap and untap 15 tap creatures you control and you win the game.
Not at sorcery speed. So all she has to do is attack.
Attack
and
with
then win the
15
game.
creatures and then pay 5 and untap them.
Yikes.
That's the win con of this deck.
One of them.
Yikes.
That's the big number 1 win.
That's the one she was trying to do the other day when I did Farewell.
Mm-hmm. Spells played? How many? 2. So it'll be daytime at the end of yours then. Or beginning of Matt's.
I got 3 different types of tokens over here.
say recently I dug up an old gem, which is that Sin City 4. Good times.
Damn.
Sim City.
SimCity.
Never really got into The Sims.
I was never
I
into
love
you play The
Sims.
Sims. I'm not big
I
on
do
them.
play. I play a lot of custom content and modded Sims.
I was never into SimCity, but I was always into kind of like the Age of Empires kind of deal.
I'm thinking.
Or one I was really into back in the day was Battle for Middle Earth 2. Sort of like Lord of the Rings, Age of Empires.
By the way, if you need some badass theme music for your D&D campaigns, try out the Last Spell OST original soundtrack. The Last Spell original soundtrack.
Check it out. We usually just like YouTube like tavern sounds or whatever if we do anything crazy.
It can.
It certainly
quick,
can.
and it can
It
be
certainly can take a long time to play. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, long time.
This isn't even the worst that we've ever gone. I mean, heck, there was one game where Matt and I had to like put it on hold because it had gone on so long.
Yeah, the other night it was just one free for all game, which I think was like 2 hours. That was streamed.
6 2/2s are going to attack. Bubs.
Okay, so you not even made phase 2. I thought you were almost done. My bad.
6 2/2s.
Yeah.
She's throwing all the hate your way.
Yeah, I can tell. What are you looking for?
He dropped the card.
Well, block one of the 2/2s, and then I have to take
10.
10. Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Ow. I liked it better when she didn't attack.
When she was passive, she came to play.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
This better be something good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Magic can either be super quick and
Depending on the deck styles and playthroughs,
Yeah.
it can be really, really fast. I mean, we've done, if you watch some of the drafts, like we did 3 rounds in a draft in like
I
fucking
mean-
10 minutes.
he can make a quick game by playing his mill deck.
Yeah, I could. We don't do that.
Well, it's a once a night only. He's only allowed to play once a night.
Is that devastating?
Theme music. It's the game that never ends, and it goes on and on, my friends.
We temp our mana to no ends. Goes on and on, my friends. Yeah. Magic.
I don't like it.
And it obviously, it gets a little bit more difficult and the game goes longer the more players that are involved because you're trying to calculate for 3 opponents and like what the best moves
plus
are and how
one.
you can
Top 4.
take care of all your shit.
All
So, the
lands
game can
into
go
my
on.
hand and the rest into my graveyard.
Typically aggro decks and control decks don't really
All
do too
lands.
well in
All
multiplayer for that
lands.
reasons.
Everyone? All lands.
And-
No, that's
Reveal-
it.
reveal the
Exactly.
top
They all
4.
go to my hand.
oh, nice.
All lands to his hand.
So
It was a Ren and 7 thing, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a Ren and 7 thing.
I mean, I could
Sounds like it's a
play
Ren and
something
7
that'll make
club.
it faster, but it's
yeah,
just
don't
not
worry about it. It's
all that
amazing.
great. People like to play their deck out.
Darkfall Vale.
Dark
As
Claw,
Honey
yeah.
says, don't yuck their yum. I like to play competitive, but we're just chilling. They're typically like 1v1 decks that just get tossed into a free-for-all fray. So
Mhm.
I do have some decks that can handle multis really, really well. And the Planeswalkers, let's bust out fucking artifacts.
Okay. And then we'll
To
do
play modern.
To play modern. That's why I like standard. That's why I like to play standard because if I do modern,
red.
people don't. My modern decks are bad.
Unexpected
Standard
Windfall.
bores me.
That's fair. I understand. I really like
Unexpected
standard.
Windfall to discard.
A land.
Yeah, just drew 4, toss 1, fuck it.
His basic. His second basic.
It's just which one. There are 3
A
good.
green one.
There are 3 good lands.
Hucker.
Yeah,
I guess
dude,
Slayer
you-
of the Hydra.
No, it's a green one.
He took your advice. And he draws 2 cards.
And I make 2 treasures. Damn it! That's not it.
That was not it.
I was digging for burn down the house, but I got nothing.
Burn down the house would be nice.
That would, yeah, save the game. However, we're all dead.
I only have 11 creatures right now, guys. You're not all dead. I have to have 15 to win. I only have 11. I want you to understand that I've had Halo Fountain in my hand since the beginning of the game, and I haven't played it for the sake of you guys exiling it or
Countering
farewell or something shitty.
Alright, I'll keep
That's
digging.
strategy right there. though.
Lithoform is bad. Halo Fountain's worse.
We'll keep digging.
Lithoform doesn't say you win the game.
Yeah.
I'll do 0 for Lolth and draw a card and lose life. Come on.
Yeah, but you with Lithoform is dangerous.
Fair.
It is pretty safe.
Her with Halo is dangerous too.
Interesting.
Except for the fact that it hasn't happened yet.
No, we keep digging.
Dig.
Yep, one
Have
in
a
the
good night.
sack.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for watching.
Sack and 4 treasures. And 1 treasure vault down.
Glad you joined.
2. That's 5 for Glorious Sunrise.
See, that's what a stream's starting to look like, huh? It's pretty cool when you have somebody to interact with.
Yeah. By the way, you want the game with me? My stream name is my username. Yeah, sure. We're on Xbox. We play a lot of Xbox. You too. You have a good night.
Draw a card if you control a creature with power 3 or greater at beginning of combat.
My gamer tag on Xbox is the same as my stream name. It's Desrium. So look us up. We'll play some Xbox or some shit. Or if you're on PC, cross-plat some games like Smite or something. But we're always down for making new friends.
Frams.
What do I have here?
Mm-hmm. What do you got there, dude?
Fuck's sake. You know,
You're digging for like the answer.
no, I know. I don't have that. I have cards.
I know you do.
I do have cards. Let me tell you.
You know what would be really awesome if you had it right now? Mordecai.
Shut up.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
All of them. I have to figure it out.
Alright, so while you're figuring that out,
Yeah, I have to discard 3. I did a lot of digging that turn.
did you find the answer?
Does it look like I found it?
Well, you're tapped out,
Sassy
so I
man
don't
is
know
back.
if
Sassy
you found
man.
the answer
Does
or
it
not.
look like I found the answer? It's still there. None of her shit's
Look
dead.
like.
1.
Can you describe this ruckus?
Derp.
So you definitely cast more than
Yeah.
spells.
2.
Should have been daytime anyway when it turned over to your turn. No, it wouldn't have. 'Cause maybe, I don't know, whatever. But you definitely did.
Yes, it
Counter.
I'd say
I don't think
Agree.
anybody has anything that would have affected anyway, but I'm just trying to keep up on it. I do, but not out.
Creating
because
a
it
pilot.
would matter if you played another suspicious stone.
It's a pilot
Which
drawing
I've been
a card.
bouncing to hand, so it's kind of public knowledge there's one there. If people
Oh yeah. Drew a card per turn. You're taking damage, gaining a life.
maybe that's why you're getting all the hate.
What?
Because you keep bleeding her.
Because,
Not that it does anything.
because
but
it's just she has the most life.
I
What do you
understand.
expect?
I'm not
And for
arguing your
Reckoner
logic.
Banebuster doing the same.
Not arguing the logic.
I'm sorry, but it's just it makes the most sense.
Not arguing the logic.
Not
The
arguing
tactic
logic,
is not the
just
best
validating
idea. I
the
agree,
reason.
but
Yep. Not arguing your logic, just validating the reason.
all right. Land for turn
I like that.
and tapping 6. Speaking of them,
Morty!
Morty.
Morty because I have treasures, but that's way off. You know, he's two
Make
colors off.
green to create Dougie.
Yeah, but you be making treasure like it's nobody's business. It's not a big deal at all. Don't even judge. Don't even. No. No. You guys are over here like, you have treasure making. Yeah, prosperous thief. That's it. Matt's over here making like 15 treasure return. Like, no, I can't use my treasures which that for anything
No, I'm
to
gonna
play a
cast-
card outside my color scheme.
I'm gonna cast 5 spells this turn.
That aren't even
and-
green.
Yeah.
And that's all you have. No. Matt, don't be selfish. I don't want to hear from
Yes,
you,
I-
you dragon sick motherfucker.
Yeah, it is bad. It gets
All of Matt's decks could be 5 color because all of his decks have some sort of treasure.
I mean, but that's the advantage of it, though, is he literally can just pick the best cards of anything he wants, and because he treasure produces, play it. Like, where's your wish?
right.
You need Wish.
It's
In
a
this
red
deck,
card.
where is Wish? You know,
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
You can literally play any fucking color. Where's wish?
Yeah.
Get
I
your
could wish
emoji.
anything in. Wish my Tiamat in. That wouldn't help, but.
But
That'd be
You get-
hilarious.
You could.
Yeah, you would be casting Tiamat that way, right?
Yeah, you have to cast it. You have to pay for
Yeah.
it.
You would have to cast
Yeah.
it, which means
So-
you'd
It is
have to have
cast.
7
Wish just
additional
gives you
mana.
the ability to grab something that's not in your deck. It doesn't
looking at the
mean you
top
don't
card
have to pay
via
for it.
reality chip.
Cost me 10 treasures, but.
Soren +1, bringing him up to 3. I will reveal it is a land, so I lose none. My land for the turn will be Hall of the Storm Giants, looking at the top via reality chip. Okay, let's do 3. I don't know if I really want to go all out for this shit, but we're gonna. 3 to attach reality chip to prosperous thief. Now I can play the top card of my library, and for 3 I will Satoru Umizawa.
Zoomy zoom.
Zoom zoom.
Team
Umizawa.
Umizumi. Team Umizumi.
Let's go.
So yeah, you know.
I can show you anything. Oh, my belly scream.
Never actually watched that show. I just know the song.
I've
Or the intro
watched
to it.
it.
Go ahead.
That sounds horrifying.
I will end my town. Place that all.
That also sounds
I
horrifying.
can make any pattern with my
Oh, yeah?
dress.
Now you can make any powder, huh?
Any.
Pattern of butterfly.
Oh, pattern. I thought you said any powder. Like
Any powder.
any powder, right? Oh
Any.
boy. No wonder what they're doing. No wonder it's team. Any powder.
Any.
Let's pack some cracks.
Yeah, right.
That's what I said when we bought the
I
bundle
was
boxes.
like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
Let's pack some cracks.
They're doing.
Do you have
doing-
game this turn?
No, I told you I don't have enough creatures.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Let's get it, boys. Nina.
Ooh.
Dahlia. That
Not
doesn't-
creature spells cost 1 more to cast.
Yep.
That's okay.
And that's another creature, so I get another human soldier.
Oh, that's gross. That's no.
No, 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 no.
Alright, so doing some shenanigans with Halo Fountain.
I was just making another citizen. Use this.
14 creatures.
but 2 of them are. Yeah. It's already tapped.
Yeah, I can't. I told you I didn't have game at the start. Guys are stressing over nothing.
Over nothing. It's an insta win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. It ends the game.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's not like you can't win the game or you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win. It's just
It's over.
game over.
Yeah. It is game over.
That's why I'm digging for my life.
Literally.
Good.
Digging! Can you dig it?
Look at the top of reality check.
That's not gonna help.
Well, before you exit, yeah.
0. Dig some more. That's neat.
That's neat.
Cool story, bro.
Cool store, Pyro.
But not gonna help me. Land for turn?
Hey, land for turn. You gotta do a little enchantment there.
Beginning of combat? Draw a card?
Okay.
It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good.
Did you do Brand 7's ability? You have anything that could play stuff from the graveyard? Just giving you options here, man.
I'm thinking. Best thing.
Oh man, if you need to, like, swing at somebody, I can let you do that.
That's okay. I can do a thing. There's a thing I can do.
Alright.
This is a thing. Best I got. 5 Goldspan Dragon. When he enters, tap treasure. 1 Reflection of Kiki Jiki to make a copy of Goldspan Dragon, making another treasure when it enters. No, it's only when it attacks and then becomes target of a spell, so we'll have to attack.
But you, what's the target of us?
You
Would
could
that be a
have
target?
Ability, not a
That's an
spell.
ability, yeah.
Alright.
That's okay. Eight in the air. 8 in the air, I guess?
That's okay.
Okay.
Have Rachel.
And then 2 treasures that I got from that, I'll sack for 4 mana to cast Unexpected Windfall to create 2 more treasures. Discard a card. And
I thought she was in the room.
I didn't close her in. I just put her on the bed.
discard, draw 2 cards.
I'm not gonna close her in the room.
Just surprised me. I didn't know she was actually loose. Because she was being good.
Well, I figured once I opened the bed room, she would just lay down in bed and sleep.
4
So now she's got crackhead energy.
all black meatball marinara.
Okay, so
-2, -2 to everything.
this will die, place is alive.
Before that happens, I can react to that, right?
Yes. Just be wary because -2 won't stop it. Indestructible won't stop -2 if that's what you're going for.
That's
Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
Oh no! Shit!
Good play.
That's all I had, guys.
Some of these are probably still gonna go, but I'm just
No.
Nope.
If they already
Well,
had counters.
-2, -2. So these are gonna go. These are gonna go. She's gonna go.
Okay.
And
So
that
I
was-
slowed it down a little bit.
Thalia actually helps.
Slowed it down a little bit.
Yeah, did you pay 1 extra for Thalia?
This stays. Oh no, I didn't.
So you won't even have to do that because it's only -1.
Yep.
So it didn't do anything.
No, actually, I would still have this in my hand because I would have had to pay it for Goldspan. No, Goldspan.
Goldspan's a creature.
Gold
Okay.
one's a creature. It's
Okay.
just not a creature.
Okay. Yeah. Because that still is something.
-1 isn't going to kill anything.
No, but it kills
It's
all
gonna-
of everyone else's.
It's gonna kill one my creature. That's it. You get
Neg,
one
no.
life.
Yeah, -1 isn't going to kill anything.
Honestly,
of hers
dude,
with
I
one
would
life.
save it and see if you can get to the next turn,
We're not making it to the next turn.
dude.
If I don't kill something, then
I have an 8/8 on the field. I'm gonna try and do the best I can.
Yeah, but the -1 across the board isn't going to kill anything on her.
Yeah.
okay.
If you save that
Okay.
till next turn,
All right.
we'll do our best to try and slow her down.
Okay, fine. Then I won't sack the treasure.
There you go.
I
Use your head.
will instead. Let's do.
Just remember the Thalia attacks. That's what stopped me.
hmm You do gain one life because
Okay.
Meatball Marinara did destroy that one.
If he's still playing Meatball Marinara. He's not.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So this still exists.
I'll sack 2 treasures for the Seeker's Chariot instead. It'll make 2 cat creature tokens.
It's
The
only an
Seek is
artifact,
4.
Yeah,
Oh, it is
because of
yeah.
Goldspan.
and he has to pay
No,
one
you're
more
right. I'd
because
have
it's an
to pay the
artifact,
one
not a
still.
creature.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
That's right, Thalia.
What does Goldspan make it cheaper for?
Goldspan. makes-
Goldspan makes
treasures.
treasures too.
Oh, tapper 2. I get you.
So you still have your treasures, man.
You still have 2 treasure.
Yeah, I know.
He's grasping, man.
Now we're getting to see his whole hand.
No.
I'll
Here,
go. Yeah,
Kitty kitty.
I have no legendary creatures. That's rough.
You do have 2 treasures. Put him back on the field.
Put him back on the
Don't
field.
forget him. Put him back now.
He's not gonna listen to you.
Yeah, I might instead.
I would just save him, man.
I got plenty of.
They're
Yeah, I guess. I can
tapping
do that
for.
anytime.
They're tapping for 2, man. You could do Meatball Marinara for a lot.
Alright, so end of turn, this dies, and this gets a loyalty counter, and
You get that. Yeah,
I think that's
you
it.
can't. Okay.
Oh! Did I do anything with
Yes, you
I
did,
didn't
you
do
did.
anything with Grand 7.
Didn't? So you didn't do the top 4? I
No,
was even asking about that.
no, I haven't done that yet. How many is that? It's now. Okay. Okay. Right.
Is it worth if you get like all lands, you're gonna have to discard most of your hand. If you get all the other creatures, you're gonna have to get rid of stuff. If you have any lands in your hand right now, I would just use the 0 ability.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the 0 ability on it, and we'll do Den of the Bugbear and Sokenzan.
There you go.
And Sokenzan comes in untapped, which gives me that extra land I need.
Except I think it was from Ren and 7. I think he puts them on tapped.
Yep. Good
So
call,
now-
man. Good call.
Believe me, I know Ren and 7.
Okay. Yep. That entered. This would have triggered twice, because this entered and then the copy entered. So that's gonna get another.
I think he already did the one tapped one for the Galley Readers. So now it's the other one.
Yep, that's the other one. Yep. So we'll do actually we'll gain 2 life, and that'll be good.
Okay. Solo turn, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
That needs an intermission.
Intermission.
Where's your pen, Matt?
Right?
There's,
He needs
That's too sober for this. The brain powers get to
right? He just needs to go with the flow, man.
well, when you're dealing with like treasures, it's like just dig.
No,
Double Masters.
Oh no, Walmart didn't have any. I used to have that Crucible of Worlds.
People are really hating on the double masters.
Yeah, whatever.
Why? It's just old cards.
That's why.
That's the
because
way
it's,
it is.
because it's old.
It's- They view it as a cash grab on Magic.
I don't
What
see
is
it that way.
people's problem with playing other than
So-
standard? Like,
It's
You can
not.
use
It's
those
not.
cards
That's
for-
not it.
what is it?
It's because those cards are very hard to get, and if you were
The
to try
collectors don't like their cards.
the cash
becoming
value of
easier.
those cards goes down whenever those cards get reprinted, which means
That's-
people who are holding on to them for the sake of resale just lost like half their gross on their collection because Wizards just threw out new prints of cards that should have been exclusive or limited.
Drew a card.
But that's why.
Get fucked? Sorry
Yes.
that you can't
You
make
lose one
money
life
off of
again.
it.
I
Like,
don't mind the double masters personally because like I've lost my collections and it's great for
Yeah.
players who are just
it's
starting
nice to
who
have
aren't
another
around.
chance.
Yes. Lose one life, gain one life.
Sure.
You're also flooding the market with a spell that had a finite number.
And that's like I said, it decreases the value of those cards.
Not just the cash value, but the.
It
play
gives
value.
newer players a chance to see what
And that it
older
does.
Magic used
It
to be
does.
like.
But when you get there's the elitist
They can
players
cross
who
you.
don't want that
They
to
don't
be the
want
case
that at all. That's the
because that's their value. Their collection is their value.
thing.
And shit like that drops it a
As
lot.
fucked up as an
Well,
ideology
I
as it is.
love Double Masters.
I'm not opposed to it. Like again, I've lost most of my collection. Double Masters gives me a chance to get back some of the cards that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like I'm not opposed, and it's also good for players who are just starting in Magic, which
Mhm.
I think also
That's the
doesn't-
big one right there.
It doesn't, and that's what a lot of the elitist players don't really.
Mm.
It's almost toxic because
Mm-hmm.
why? Yeah, it should be a finite number. I get you on that, but on the same token, like how do you compensate for players who are just starting and didn't have access to the last 20+ years of Magic the Gathering because they never played?
Like,
You-
you got all those cards for cheap.
What do you say
Give
to
them
somebody?
a chance to find something.
What do
cool.
you say to somebody that got to buy a brand new GTO when they came out and took good care of it, and now they have a brand new GTO still? People that are just buying a car shouldn't.
I
have
was
the same
tuning on
rights to that car,
Mordenkainen, drawing 2 cards.
It's a car that you had to be there to get.
Because I drew 2 cards, I do 2 damage. I'm going to do 2 to you because you have the most life and I gain 2 life.
Oh, And if you want that car, you're gonna pay for it, big time.
double masters is expensive. It's like twice the price
I
of.
wish they did that with cars. I wish they came out with like. They don't really do that.
Bring back old years, literally the same thing, just
Yeah,
improved.
I don't
Like,
know, yeah.
bring back the original 50s fucking Chevys.
You got all the goddamn parts. Just do it.
Do it. Let's do it. Bring it back. Make them sexy again.
No, actually, hold on.
54 Corvette. Let's go.
Hold on, yeah. We're gonna do one.
So don't lose 2, you don't gain 2 yet,
Not just yet.
but you're going.
Quasa.
Mirror
So
box place.
it'll be another 2.
It'll be another 2, and I gain 2 more.
Ugh.
Alright, and
I
would this
I
be
really
plus
love
2
double
plus 2
masters
because I
because
have 2
I
on the
don't
field?
like standard. So that's
Would this be
my-
plus 2 because I have 2 on the field?
Yes.
What?
Quasas.
Oh, Quasas, yeah. Each of them give each other +1/+1, and then mirror box gives another +1/+1.
Okay.
Because they're duplicates and they're legendary
Right,
creatures.
yeah.
And they're non-tokens.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so they're literally 5 6s now.
Mhm.
Sweet. Alright, going into attack phase. We are going to crew up Reckoner Bankbuster. And we are going to swing 8/8 Puppy and Reckoner Bankbuster at you, Cat.
And they are
4/4 Vehicle and 8/8 Puppy.
no time.
Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 12. 12 Puppy.
No transfer.
No trample.
Block with 1 citizen and 1 human.
Fair. That's all I was doing. Just wanted to get rid of a few more creatures.
Actually, pause.
Okay. I'm still declaring attack step.
Before anything.
Before anything resolves.
Counters.
She's already tapped, so I can't no counters. Destroy your puppy. Toughness 4 or greater.
Pay 1.
Gotta pay 2.
2 because of
Yep,
gold
yep,
spam.
gotcha.
Tommy has safekeeping.
It's you control.
Is it? No.
It's you control.
No. Alright, fine.
Sorry. Thank you for the try, but
Yeah.
I still would have blocked it anyway. And yeah, so I'll block with the citizen.
you just block with the citizen. Okay, at least that's 1 less monster. Alright.
So you have what, 13 total? 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Okay. Go ahead. Not you just yet. Not you just yet.
I don't want to draw cards, man. I wish I had blood tokens right now. That'd be pretty nice.
Looking at the top of your reality chip.
This has red in it. I'll just put a couple of Olivia's attendants in here.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
I just need blood tokens.
No joke. Any red deck, you want to burn through your deck, draw a discard.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's how you can draw a discard in that one what we were talking about.
That would pop that off quick.
That's not a bad idea. And then that would actually
Because
work with
Olivia's attendants are mono red,
Corvila
and
and
they make.
everything if you have any of those.
On the other hand, though,
Well, Well, I'm just thinking more just the mana she creates.
Who?
Cormila.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody forgets about the mana she creates. She
A
literally
red, a
she taps
blue,
to
and a
create
black. You
For
pay one.
instant or sorcerer,
And
right?
she,
For
has,
instance,
and
the
she has
sorceress.
haste. She costs 4, so you bust her out, and then you can tap her the same turn to play an instant or sorcery.
You do have to pay one for those
right,
three.
but like the point is, her cost converted would be down to 1 if you consider that you're using her to recycle into another spell in a turn.
Mhm.
If you want to break it down that way, that's what I looked at. That's not a bad one. Fuck.
I want Evelyn. Is her name Evelyn? There's a
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn.
The Covetous.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I played a spell that turn. No, I did. I did it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you did.
I did.
Quite
Quisa,
so.
so.
I played a couple.
It took it back.
Soren.
So if you played one, then
Don't know if that's what I want to use. Honey doesn't terrify me right now. Everybody else is shaking. I'm not all that worried about your Halo Fountain. But
It is pretty scary, and I'm getting there.
yeah. I think what I want to do. It's more expensive.
And discard.
Well, fuck. Soren, -2, bring him down to 1.
Forgot to discard for that.
We'll make another Vampy.
really?
You can't use it right now.
No black.
I only have one black.
Treasures. They're great.
Tap
You
2
got treasure sickness, man.
to play a Cridal of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I'm so what you buy.
You could be deadly disputing right now and getting a treasure.
What are you even doing with your life? Tapping 2 to activate Cridal's ability. Going into combat, tapping 2 to activate Cridal's ability. And we will make Biting Palm Ninja have unblockable or can't be blocked. He already lost his menace counter, so it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, you guys are all struck by that. I'm really not. So highest life total bows were coming at you for 3 unblocked.
Okay. I have to take it.
I will get a treasure. Actually, no. Sorry. Before combat damage.
Ninjutsu.
That's what I was wondering.
Gun and ninjutsu into
Hi, Jack.
oh, actually I can't. I don't
And a
have
bunch of
anything
other
to do it.
people. Hello, people.
Hello, peoples.
So
So
many
yeah,
people are not speaking
just the
English, and I
3
don't know what they're
unblocked
saying.
because I can't actually ninjutsu,
But hi, anyways.
which is
Hey,
unfortunate.
Jack.
You don't have enough mana, or?
Correct, because everything
okay.
costs more. So just the 3
3 unblocked.
I'll get the treasure. From Prosperous. And I will end turn. Go ahead, honey.
So a lot of people that aren't speaking.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I get it.
From Brazil.
Anuma Parabello. From Brazil. Flamengo, North Carolina, USA. Flamengo. Call me by your
You should pass turn.
Yeah, right. If she can figure it out right, she might be able to take it this turn.
I can't because anything that I play is gonna have summoning sickness. I can't tap it. I can't tap it for mana. I can't tap it to attack.
No? Oh yeah. I guess
It's still
not.
a tap ability. I can't tap it.
Yeah, I guess not.
You guys are fine.
As he said, he's not worried about it.
Because
I know what he's got.
It's no surprise. I have returns and phases.
We've played the.
Yeah, it's not unknown. I can literally
It
chop
is
shit.
known.
Yeah, it's
It is
very
known.
well known. We can totally just make stuff not exist.
Yeah.
Like,
Don Hartmantor and I create a human.
oh, that puts you to 15.
Yeah.
In response, tapping 3. You come to a River Halo Phantom.
Yeah.
You can activate it in response if you have mana to do silliness, but we're going to return it to your hand. Just to get it off the battlefield, because I don't think...
I'm gonna tap 2 humans. Tap, untap 2 humans.
This is my attempt, number 1.
Draw a card!
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to my hand?
Yep.
Sounds fancy to me. That means nobody can exile it unless you do your Biting Palm Ninja bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's positive.
Me? Biting Palm Ninja bullshit? What?
Jack is hosting the stream again until we are done, so we
Aw,
can
thanks,
stream
Bro Vigo.
Borderlands.
Hey, we got 3 viewers. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
You're just joining in towards what would be like the ass end of a really long free-for-all. 10 life, 12 life, 12 life, 11 life.
So I drew into a lamb, so I'm gonna play a lamb. But I'm just tapped.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We're okay with this.
Tonight's stream brought to you by cocaine.
Jeez.
Nice.
It's the name of the drink!
Look.
You know you have another
Alright.
one of those, right?
I do. I know. I also have a nice little green jelly.
We're staying up all night. There's no sleep tonight.
No man's going over his grandma's tomorrow, so we're good.
Yeah,
Green
exactly.
jelly.
I'm totally okay with staying up all night tonight.
Oh, yeah, well, it's fine.
Let's pour fun, okay? I feel like I'm totally okay to do this because I have a Catilda out, so I'm gonna pay 4 using two of those, and then this, and then one of these. And tap sacrifice Botanical Plaza. And draw another card, because I like drawing cards. You know? Do you like draw cards? I like draw cards.
Mm-hmm.
She's very chipper when she's about to kill us all.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is just as close as I've gotten to actually pulling this off. So it makes my...
Get her done.
And I know I'm just keeping my happiness for this second because Matt's just going to drop Meatball Marinara on me next turn and wipe my board.
Get her done.
I can't do anything.
Okay.
So I'm just doing what I can. Thank God for Catilda though, because I could just tap all my creatures to play cards. Sunset Revelry. I'll gain 4. And if you have more than 3 cards in your hand,
Thank you.
I will draw them.
I got 4.
I love drawing cards!
Me too.
It's a good mechanic.
Blue.
And others. Blue does about the most effectively though.
Well, that's its main staple. The other colors just borrowed it. Blue's big thing was draw and counter spell when it was in its prime. Well, I say it's prime, but that was its
Yeah, it's prime.
I say it's prime, but in its early days, I wouldn't say it's prime. Blue prime is like when it started hitting its stride into mill and really solidifying control.
I guess there's no hurt in that.
What we got? That's a cheers, boys. Yes, sir. That's a cheers.
1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap Catilda. and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
What are they now? They're all like 4/4s and above.
The
Weakest
smallest
one is a
is a
2/2.
2/2.
But most of them are 4/4s.
So I'm here, right?
I think a more question is, what's the highest creature on the board?
No. I don't need to kill them all.
Just some of them. So that I'm not
Just
that
enough,
close to the
yeah,
15.
just enough that, it's not next turn that roll your
Right.
die.
I'm just gonna read.
So the biggest one on the board is a 5/5. This
All
one
these
here.
humans are 4/4s. Those are 3/3s.
Yeah, Torrens is a 5/5.
Fair.
So I mean, toughness wise, this is also a 5. If because that's what matters really.
3 would take out a decent chunk. You'd get rid of a few okay things.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This
5,
one, this
6.
one,
You take out
these,
6 of those just for
this
3.
one.
3 would fuck me up a little too. Just being honest. My highest is 4. Lowest is 2.
I have 5 6s.
She is also tapped because I forgot I played Sunset Revelry and I did not pay the extra one.
Gotcha.
So I'll tap her for that extra one.
Heard.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Looking at the top still. Reminder.
Had to remind myself what's
so
on my
you
phone.
gonna attack her or anything
No,
No.
she's just tapping and doing passive shit.
or? Okay.
Strengthening up, waiting to try and milk out more mana out of Matt over here for the meatball marinara. Making it just a little bit
Speaking
more
of meatball
difficult.
marinara, I want some Alfredo.
That has no meatballs
Well-
or marinara.
Pasta.
That actually does
Speaking of meatball marinara.
That actually does sound good. I want to go to Subway. Or better yet, just go get some meatballs and make my own.
It's been forever since I've had a meatball sub. Sometimes they hit the spot.
I used to be able to eat meatball subs until the school made them one time and they made the entire school sick. And I haven't been able to eat a meatball sub since.
Never eat meatball subs from the school.
They used to be good, but there was one
Middle
time.
schools was pretty good for meatball subs.
There was one time where everybody got sick from the meatball subs, and I haven't been able to since. Just like the schools have to use like this wheat bread, gross trash.
Mm-hmm.
So turkey dinner comes around, Thanksgiving, right? And they take this wheat bread, and then they put a slab of turkey on top, and then gravy. So you got soggy wheat bread. Soggy wheat bread with a dry turkey. I can't do soggy.
I can't do soggy.
That's kind of what I've done.
That's literally. I mean, you know
with
me. I
the
can't
other
do
shit.
soggy.
Use planeswalkers first.
Soggy food is a big trigger.
Or at least look at your planeswalkers first to see when you should play them.
Yeah.
To make a mental note, because you don't always want to play them first.
You don't always want to
What are
play
you
them
talking
first. You're not.
He was saying, yeah, do your planeswalkers first. I said, or at least pay attention to them first.
Yeah, I do like a little quarter tap. So I know I used it.
I always put my thing in the
If
center.
I only got the one, then I'm pretty good.
Well, no, just
I'm
to
very.
pay attention
yeah.
to the abilities is what
Yeah,
he was saying.
That's all I was saying.
The only time it gets super hectic is when I'm running walkers. That's when I actually have to like super pay attention. Other than
I mean,
that,
a good example was last time my turn came around. I did the Mordenkainen first, and then
When
I
you should have done
realized
something else first.
I
Yeah.
needed to do Quasa first.
So yeah, make a mental note to check your planeswalkers first and see what
But don't
abilities you
instantly
should compare
use
to
them.
your cards. But don't just instantly use them at the beginning so you remember. Like that's silly.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
5 walkers I can manage without any like mechanics on my own end, like tapping
have
or
any
some
waters?
shit.
I can grab your water, yes.
But when I start doing something like the Planeswalker deck, when I'm getting up to like 10, 15 walkers, 20 walkers, because I've copies and tokens.
Ah,
now I
really?
need a tap.
When you have 20 walkers on the field, I'm just like,
It's
oh,
fucking stupid.
it's done.
Three is bad.
3 is bad, especially when you got Dobbin, Tezzeret, or
Yeah, thanks.
You want
Can I-
water?
Yeah, see the Planeswalker deck when you're good.
I'm sorry this is taking so long.
You're okay.
I have 2 very good
Preoccupied.
options here.
I'm not looking at your cards, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to
I'm
figure
behind you,
out-
I'm not looking at them, I promise.
well, you already know what one of them.
I know,
well, 2.
I
He's
don't
played
know.
out his entire hand already and not played.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Right? At this point, anything you play that we didn't know was a top deck.
Do that, attack, and then
You're getting so much action
Yep.
on your stream.
that's all I can do. Alright, check this out.
Networking, honey. I
All
told
right,
you.
check this out.
You've gotten so far since I told you.
One leaps and bounds, honestly.
I'm just glad that you're, like, because when I had said that I had more than you and I don't even stream, that really got you down.
Copy.
But I was like, honey, I've been doing this for 2 years, and I'm nowhere.
It
You're
hit.
further than I am.
It hit. I was like, oof. But I mean, that did disprove my thing. It's not a sexist thing. It's not because you're a gamer, bro.
No, it's literally just networking and working on it. There's,
So that shut that down. You were right. You hear me? I'll say it again. You were right.
that's normal though. I'm
Yeah.
right most of the time.
Don't push it.
I'm not pushing it.
Geller Greeters go
I'm
on.
being honest. Do you want honesty or lies?
Alright, here we go.
Do you want me to
Would
lie?
Geller Greeters go on?
Yeah, that pasta salad. was
Don't worry.
good.
It's like an
No,
egg
I'm just saying would
pasta
Geller Greeters
mustard.
go off because of the new.
And it's
Oh,
like,
oh,
it
yes,
sounds
yes.
weird,
Yes, sir.
but it
It's
actually
a-
tastes
it's
an
good.
egg
They are,
pasta
no, I
salad.
know. They're
Because
capped.
egg salad uses mustard,
They
and
come in
also
tabs.
I have
But
never
yes.
made an egg salad with mustard before.
oh, that's like a
Um,
that's how we both.
And-
And I've
You have
made a
three
lot of egg
options. Is that
salads
the
in
one
my
A
that
life.
you
lot
use?
of egg salads and like pasta salad.
I'm gonna
pasta
go
salad is
through-
usually like with a vinaigrette or like an Italian dressing or some shit. That's
You said you're
yeah.
having lunch or dinner with my mom on
Fair.
the 18th?
18.
No, it isn't. Yeah, no, it isn't. I'm on 2 life.
There you go, man.
Yep, for Gallagher's 2 life on that one. Okay,
You're
so
certain?
2
I'm
gold
actually
spam
kind of-
dragons come out. I'll
I think
pay.
it's cool. Like, obviously
oh,
for-
I don't have enough.
That reason, but not
you're
for that
having the
reason as well.
inspiration hit.
You know?
Come on, man, you got this.
Okay, I can do what I can do.
I know you got this.
And I told her the same thing too. Like,
Because she was weird about it at first, too. Like my dad. But she cares and respects enough to.
These are both green, so
Grow
4
up.
green
4 green.
and 1 for.
And so I appreciate her for that.
Okay, so that's 5, with 4 of them being green. Unnatural growth. That leaves me with.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh,
going
no,
to.
actually no. I will-
You gotta pay one more. Don't forget Thalia's on the field for stuffs.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that was for.
That's fine.
No, I can't do that then. I can't do that.
Alright, then.
Because. Yeah, I can't. Because I'll need enough for the other one. So. Get those back.
This pasta salad is so good.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm just gonna have to do that and then. And then attack. Yeah. I guess so. Painful but true. So that's. Okay. Right. So I have to do it before. And I have to have. How the fuck is this gonna work?
How much mana do you have total?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so first we'll start with sack of treasure for 2 black. 3, 4, 6. 7,
And don't forget about the 1 extra cost.
and then plus 1. No, sorry. Okay. It'll actually be
And make a suggestion.
6.
My personal suggestion,
Uh-huh.
because we know 2 cards in your hand already. Meepo Marinara
Unnatural.
and Unnatural Growth, right?
Uh-huh.
Unnatural Growth says till the end of turn.
Terminus completion. I mean, safekeeping.
Okay. Do what you gotta do to get the Unnatural Growth out, so you don't have shit here. The thingy ain't out. If you have Unnatural Growth, you can Meepo Marinara on your next turn if it exists, on your
Or-
second main phase while your creatures are double power and toughness, so your shit would live. Most likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get rid of as much as I can now, though.
Fair.
Because all she has to do is tap creatures and stuff to get mana
Yeah,
to
and,
pay for the thing.
and Halo is gonna be like immediate.
Yeah.
I don't know how to count well enough.
It's just an artifact. It's not an artifact creature.
You've
so-
seen it. I'll show it to you. It was on the board.
So I had 3 tricks. Let's do.
Okay. And this is what allows you to tap creatures for mana of any color.
Their identity.
Maybe I don't have this one. Oh no, I do.
these,
I do have this one. Do you need another one?
I have 2.
I think I have another one.
and 1. And that would leave me with 1, 2, 3.
It's
Okay.
pretty good.
Alright, yeah, okay, here we go. We'll do.
Sorry.
And you can literally just tap all your creatures just to add mana, just for shits and gigs.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't have to be attack phase.
4
But I can do it attack phase.
4 green
If I didn't have
and a red.
you know.
4 green and a red.
My
4
brain
green and
said
a red for
Untapping meaning adding
any
contingent
unnatural
with attack.
growth. Plus 1 more.
Plus 1 more. Okay.
Yep, plus 1 more. Okay.
You understand though? I have to stop it. If I can.
And then.
Yeah. It's a good combo.
That's a really good
It's
setup.
really nice.
This is where
This is my tokens.
This is it.
This is probably one of my favorite decks.
your deck is doing its thing.
And it's standard, which isn't something I say often. It's
Attack.
a good deck, and it's standard.
Oh, I heard attacks.
And I built it.
He's attacking.
He
I'm a-
did put out unnatural growth. Okay.
Ooh.
Attacking with these 2. So that's 2 8/8s flying.
16.
Yep.
I'm dead.
And I make 2 tricks. I will. Let's see.
If this is now second main, Thalia would be gone. You got nothing for the Flyers.
No reach, nothing. It's just my hand. I have another Torrens, another Catilda, Bereaved Survivor, and Halo.
Alright, then after all of my
Your deck
creatures.
did the thing though. It literally took all 3 of us trying to stop it to
I
not
would've
just
had
end
it.
Yeah.
You would have had it.
After all my creatures have the.
Because I can
Big-
do it
biggest
with
threat of
her
the
out.
game.
I can do it on anybody's turn. Not just
Until
mine.
end of turn,
Biggest threat of the game.
we'll do. So that's
Tap the 5 for mana. And then the rest for random mana.
6, 7.
Untap them all.
So that's
Next turn, do it
7.
again. Well,
You don't have to worry
artifact-
about Thalia.
Yep.
Now, if you had a way
7
of untapping an artifact in that deck.
from
And I
Meatball
would only need the
Marinara.
once.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Tapping
It just ends.
3.
You're right. You don't have to do
2
it
of them
on
blue.
anybody else's turn.
2 away from Vanquish.
You
Although I
find
wouldn't
Villain's
have used
Lair.
it, but
Ooh.
Counter target spell.
There.
Yo, what do you find?
Yep.
Meatball Marinara.
Marinari.
Yep.
Snap.
Now he's just
Yeah.
trying to fuck you guys up.
Alright.
Oh, that makes sense though.
Then
It
Oh, what
should
we got?
be over soon.
I will.
Possibly. I just died.
Let's see.
Yeah, Honey just got knocked out. We're in like the very final here.
They were
She
scared
was-
of me.
She was the biggest threat on the board this game, in my opinion. The Halo Fountain, the amount of creatures that were there. I mean, there were
Oh.
answers to be had, but it was just that.
Yeah, I
had
mean-
I'm
that-
proud of
that-
it.
there you
Yeah, that's
go.
a good deck.
I would have,
Very
yeah,
good.
I did the.
Which I
So,
don't
yeah,
say
so-
often. We're gonna board
Okay,
up lands,
so-
Jack. We're gonna do it. I promise. We're on our way.
This thing dies,
Honey's out. You can get
Wolf
loaded
gets
up and
a
start
and Wolf
looking
gets
into
a
the
counter.
characters, because that's going to take you a bit anyway.
Probably.
Actually,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Oh, and then Ren
Honey's gonna
seven.
jump on and start getting a character set up for it. It should take me 2 seconds, but
Seven.
well,
Maybe not 2 seconds,
Will
but I'll be faster than she typically is. So she needs the
Probably
head start.
make a,
she's
another-
gonna hop in. She can do that.
We're going to
Yeah.
finish this up.
We'll kill Ren 7 and make another tree folk.
Fair.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any planeswalkers in this deck.
Okay.
See, Guardian.
And when that comes in,
Jetman.
I think now I'll create a tap treasure.
That would have been scary
So I
with all
get
those
2 light
creatures.
last.
Mm-hmm. That would have been insanely scary.
And then laid to rest.
Fucking double strike trample, vigilance.
This got sacked.
Hey, look,
That's
I got
why you
the
need
Raise the
Rocco.
Rest too. I have
Yeah.
4 Rocco.
In that deck.
Um,
You-
Not in the deck, but
Get
I would
yourself
go
another
with both.
Jetmir and the
oh,
alternate art. It actually looks really good on him.
I was thinking, do you think I could
okay, 2.
have or use your Halo Fountain art
Okay.
card as a
Kill
proxy for another
pins
Halo
onto
Fountain?
tree
I
folk.
don't care.
Okay.
Tree folk.
Because
And you'll know what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
you have the card. I don't care.
But yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Even if you didn't have the card, I really wouldn't care.
yeah, did you?
I don't. So proxy decks don't bother me.
Alright,
I
so
know. I'm just
Officially,
I just wanted to
yeah.
use your art
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
asking permission for.
draw
I got you.
and Matt, you've done a lot.
Thanks, Jack.
You're losing 2 life for
So
but-
I don't play
Yeah.
standard very often, Jack, but this is
And I'm
a
moving to life.
human token deck that I made, and I don't like standard. I don't like making my own decks, but this one works pretty well, and I'm proud of it, and I've been working on it. And it was originally just a green-white, but then I added red to it, and now it's doing better, and I like it. I
I'm
like
actually
it.
doing this.
I'm proud of it.
You did.
And
White,
I did
a
the
blue,
thing,
a
like,
black,
yeah,
and
it's
a
a human
colorless.
deck.
But you did the thing.
But Halo Fountain
Third
is
Quasar.
just a combo
Yeah.
card that I put in here for the combo.
Triple Quasar.
Triple Quasar.
Triple Queefer.
That's what I heard.
Triple Queefer, okay. We got it.
Before I go do game stuff, I'm gonna do some card stuff while we're still sitting here. I suppose.
Okay. And
Did you put your art cards in there?
Yes, everything I had was in the box.
Plus 2ing on Mordenkainen. Draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand into the bottom of your library. And because I drew 2 cards, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 life to you.
Mm-hmm.
I gain 6 life.
Jesus.
Bottom of the library.
He's gonna need it next time because I'm gonna get trampled. You're gonna have to kill me that way.
Land for turn.
I do like Gavin Telling card. Cause that one when
Yeah,
you were
because I'm
doing your
sensing
day
some
night stuff.
Fuckery on the board. 1, 2,
So seems
3. Putting out another mirror box just in case.
just in case.
Yep, each one of them doubles it.
So he's just got stacks on stacks on stacks.
How do you like this deck?
So they're all getting +6/+6.
I think so.
Pretty
So
much, yeah.
yeah. It's something.
Because it's +1 twice from both of these just for the creature forms, or just from the
So
creature.
they.
So this one will give these two.
Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that.
Twice. So yeah, they're getting +6/+6 on top of that, so +8.
Yeah, you're right.
Holy shit.
Legend rule doesn't apply. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Okay, so it's a 4/5. Each non-token creature you control gets +1 for each other creature you control the same name as that creature. Yeah, so +2 from each of these. So that's +4, and then +1 for each of those. So 6. +6.
+6.
Okay.
You might.
Still, a 9/3, 9/10s.
3 9/10s
Mm-hmm.
that have an insane effect.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's very small. The drawn lightning, yeah, especially.
Possibly. If I find it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Thorns, Angel Fister.
I will tap to put Triska Decaphile on the field.
Triska Decaphile. You have no
The
maximum
maximum
hand
size at the beginning of
size.
your upkeep. If you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And how many cards in hand currently?
2.
Okay, so we're good.
You're good. You're not anywhere near that, so.
But he does have a Morty and
Yeah, but even Morty only lets you really get 1 card to your hand, and it's a trigger at upkeep.
yeah, but he can also put that to draw a card.
I'm using
anytime.
Morty more for the fact that he draws 2 cards.
Yep.
Because it triggers those. I got you. I got you.
This is a draw deck.
Yeah.
It's a draw deck.
I said exactly what
You.
it is. Esper Control Draw. Alright, go ahead.
Reality chip to the top.
I think I might be able to get rid of a couple of these white creatures.
And yes, this is working exactly like I thought it would.
Tap a black and a blue to play the top. Silver Fur Master. Looking at the top.
I like this one. That one's good.
Okay.
Not really.
It has to be done. Black. Sacking the treasure for black. 1. Soul Transfer Morton Cannon. We're just gonna exile him.
Fair. Fair, that has been fucking out the game.
Jack says we need to download the EchoCast Twitch extension to our devices to link Borderlands 3 and allow our viewers to interact with us.
Jack's
You'll
on
have to
Jack, yeah, you're gonna have to show us that shit. And
explain it when we're in party.
secondly, fucking kudos, bro. You're in this shit.
I am so grateful for you.
We were talking about that yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we were talking about how awesome you are at this whole Twitchy thingy,
Okay, looking at the top.
and we're loving it. Loving it. I think I'm okay with getting rid of either that one or this one. Let's see how many things I'm gonna be trying to put in. Another Halo pack.
Any flying or reach bubs?
Not currently.
Four in the air, flying lifelink.
Another gem.
Okay, I can't stop it.
second
Do you guys
main.
have another Adeline?
Soren with
from
plus
Minute
1, bring
I
him
don't
to
know if you
2.
guys got him on Minute Hunt.
I'll reveal Satoru. I'll lose 3 life.
I do have an
I'd
Looking at the
be
top.
cool to
Playing
trade
land
for
for
one.
turn.
Mm.
Looking at the top.
I mean, I got an Urabrask.
Mm.
If you got an
Yeah.
Adeline,
I have a showcase out.
I got an Urabrask.
I might have an Adeline. Have a look.
I just want another one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm pretty sure I do actually.
Go ahead.
Whoever could get me an Adeline first gets an Urabrask.
Okay. The race is on.
The race is on. 3, 2, 1, go!
I already have an Urabrask. So
I know, I gave you one.
Mm.
But I figured I'd give you both the opportunity so you could get a second one or however many you have. And
I think I only want the one,
Okay,
just for the
that's
collection
fine.
purposes. So
up to whatever. I'm just saying, whoever can get me an Adeline will get an Urabrask. That's my statement.
Fair. I got this.
Got this.
yeah, no. If you had like, if you were doing that for all of it and everything, then yeah, I would probably get you. If you had like a set of 4 or something.
So I have a haystack.
Yeah.
Use a haystack.
Okay.
What do I have available to me?
So,
I can tell you exactly.
I'd
what
like
you have
another
available.
Adeline, another Jet Mirror, I'm gonna proxy, and another Halo Fountain. So that'd be 3 I'd be adding in. I have another way to rest somewhere.
I would say if it's a core part of your strategy, you need to get 4 in there. So you would really be.
I need more Halo Fountains, but
Yeah.
I'm just trying
You,
to.
you need to try and get 3 more if you can.
Yeah. I'm proxying in a second at the moment.
Okay, I think I got this.
You think you got this?
I could proxy in 2 more, but.
'Cause there's a good chance I got it next turn.
Okay. 4 for Zerial. Zerial is awesome. Then I will pay 4. No, I'll pay 4 in treasure. For Cadillac, and I'll need 2 cat treasure or cat creature tokens.
What are you doing? Go get on Borderlands.
We'll crew up the Seeker's Chariot.
I know, but I want to do. Well, I'm gonna do this while we're sitting here doing this.
Okay. Alright.
I understand I should go do that, but I also
Pay
want
1.
to do this.
Okay.
Pay 1. So Seeker's Chariot's crewed. I know it just came out. Pay 1 to Reflection of Kiki Cheeky. Onto
So trade out 2 of those for a full 4 Halo Fountains.
yeah, probably one of these guys. They're still 8/8. So I'll make a third 8/8.
Oh, disappear at the end of this turn.
But then I'll use Zerial's +1/+1 to give all my creatures haste.
Okay. So.
Oh, sorry, wait, before I do that. We'll -3 on Wolf to make 2 more of these guys.
Okay.
And then we'll give everybody haste.
Just haste.
And +1/+0. And then all of their power and toughnesses will be double. And then at the beginning of combat, all my creatures get +1/+1 and trample until end of turn.
You can.
Then I'll
Yeah.
then I'll swing with all my silliness. So what we have, oh, and these will counter tap treasure and then gain 2 life.
You said the trees were 8s. 9 8s now.
Okay, so
And then
they'd
double
start as 9/8, and then they would get +1/+1, making them 10 10 9s, and then double that.
2018.
Yep, those are
Yeah,
2018s.
There's no way.
And
Yeah.
this one has flying.
Yes.
So I'll send that one toward you, and then a couple of these toward you, and then the rest of these.
I'm gonna need you to tell me what you got coming at me, bro. I got mana open.
Okay. Let's see. Bugs. We're gonna do 1 flyer. You're tapped out. You have no flying blockers. So the 1 flyer for 20, and then
Yeah, I'm dead.
let's see. 2 20s. An 8/8. When he attacks, he'll make a copy of of one of these guys, I guess. That one's permanent. These 2 will die. And then we have 4 of these. These were 2 1s.
2 of them
then
were-
there are 3
Oh, yeah, that's right, they have
2s,
these.
and then there are 4 2s, and then there are 8 4s. We got 4 of those coming, and then we got the 3, 4, 3, 5, 10, 8 as well.
All trample.
And yeah, they're all.
Alright, so we got 1, 4 creatures is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures total coming at me, and then 1 little silly bastard back here just chilling because he just came in.
Yep.
10 total targets. You know what's coming.
Yeah,
You know what's coming.
I do. Go ahead.
1 blue. March of Swirling Mist. Discarding Suspicious Stowaway for 2. Umizawa for 4. Spectral Adversary for 6. 7, 8, 9.
Mhm.
Phased.
Pay 1, Tanya is safekeeping on the room.
Well, it's
The
kind of
2020.
the 2020 that's
With
going to get me.
trample. One of the 2020 with tramples is going toward you.
Blocking with
Okay, so that
4.
actually helped me out tremendously.
8. I'm keeping you alive, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you did it, so
8.
I have to do it toward you.
4, 8, and 5 is 13. So we can block 13 of the incoming 20. And take 7.
Fair. Did anything die on my side?
They're all
It's
phased.
all phased, except for that 1.
Yeah.
No, and I didn't have enough to kill it.
Yep. Alrighty.
You saved my ass.
Yep. That's what I got.
To be honest, saving you wasn't actually my intention, it's just lack of forewording. I should have exiled, or not exiled, phased the one in the back and let you die. Just being honest.
I was wondering that.
It was just
It's like, wait a minute, why are you letting me live?
just lack of clarity on my end.
Don't make him
I
regret
should
it.
have let you just die, and that's what I should have phased
Uh-huh.
out in the back. But I said what I said.
Alright,
I'm gonna leave it as is.
drawing for turn. Matt, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Oh, I do gain.
No, they're phased.
They
Unless
do
they
die.
live.
Yeah, they They
They're
die
phased.
anyway, though.
They do not. They do not exist for that trigger to happen, unfortunately, on my end.
Oh, so
They stay.
stay permanently?
They do.
So this
When the ability checks, they're ignored because they're not there anymore. They can't die if they're phased out.
fair.
Unfortunately for me and Bubs. You can double check me on that, but it is in your favor. It's the same thing, like if you end a phase, all the abilities go off the stack type of thing. You do the check, like, yeah, the ability goes on the stack, but because it's phased, it doesn't exist. It can't die. It's not there.
Yep. Treated as though it did not exist.
Paying 4 mana to draw a card. Because of Trusted Decaphile. You lose 3. You gain 3.
I think I only have one blocker, so just
Correct.
have to attack. Lose one of your.
I have to think.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you just attack.
What's this?
It's a 1/1. It's a pilot. It's for that day.
You just attack.
No.
with-
I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trusted Decaphile again. Drawing another card. Lose 3, technically only 2, and I gain 3?
Yep. there you
Yeah,
go.
and then you swing on me and you got it.
Yeah.
I had a Sorin in hand. Like I said, I had a lack of clarity on my end, but it is what it is. I said it.
Yeah, I had a misplay there too. I had 2 other Tomio safekeepings in hand, and if I had the land,
That's what I just
if
drew.
I switched out the land,
Nice.
that would have been it.
Well, what do you say?
Same thing.
You two need to download. Oh yeah.
It's over, Jack.
So,
It's finally over.
So what did you think of the Esper draw deck?
I feel like all these decks. Well, mine was kind of lackluster on my end, but all the other decks here kind of.
I mean, it's like this deck that I've been using forever that everybody hates because it's unblockable trash. Yeah, this time it kind of sucks.
No, like if I didn't have my misplay, I could have killed at least Matt for sure. But
Yeah, no,
and Bubs would have been.
if he had let the one going through that was targeted at me,
Bubs would have been dead, and then Matt would have been all phased out, and I just swung unblockables. It's a completely different game if I didn't clarify.
Yep.
Yep.
Or if I did clarify.
There. I proxied.
Because we had, alright, so on the very back end, at the very least, were 2 of those fucking animate blue lands with Krydle on the field to make an unblockable 7/7 at the very least. 8 mana there.
Yep.
Proxy to full.
But-
Place it of Haywolf Fountain.
But he also had those Tamio safekeepings, which would be the pluses, and then, what, hexproof or some shit?
Hexproof indestructible.
Yeah, hexproof indestructible, so, then again, maybe not. Like, if he had swung,
And gain 2
So now I have full play set and I don't have to worry about losing one.
so we should double check on that, though, phasing out a permanent that would have a sack trigger.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist to sack.
I don't really feel like you have to. It's plain
Because
and
it's,
simple
it's
wording.
out, yeah.
It's plain and simple
yeah,
wording.
and I'm pretty sure that's how it would be.
It's just like with the dice rolling Plains Chase. It's a dice roll in the game.
I mean, because it's not unheard of. There are things that make those miss. Like, there are ways around.
It's like
in
ending
Magic
your turn before that sack
That's what I was
trigger.
saying. Because it clears the stack. All abilities on the stack disappear. It's just your turn is ended. There's a Grixis commander that came out in the last big.
If
commander
they
set
act like they don't
ran
exist,
on
that ability never existed
You
on your
ignore
board.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
When the ability checks, it's ignored because it's not there. Or at least that's what I think.
No, I thought they ran pretty well.
Yeah.
I actually feel really good, even though I
What'd you
lost
think
and
of
didn't
this
get to
set?
pull it off.
Yeah.
I felt good.
It stalled out early on, but after you got the mirror boxes down, it started.
Well,
I feel
it's a slow to start.
I feel like every deck that has legendary creatures in it needs to have mirror box because it's just like I had
And it can slip into anything.
it's colorless.
Mm-hmm.
But like I had the Catilda and the Taurens. I
Mhm.
had both of those cards in my hand, as well as the ones on the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mirror box is. I think that one's fine.
Green one, yours or ours?
Oh,
I think
that's
that's right. I think that this is Innistrad is yours.
yes.
We have one that has a crack in it now because Keegan likes to take them and bang.
Or throws them for the cat to
Yeah.
play with, and the cat will knock them off the day of going to play with them.
All right, so we'll catch you guys on board when it's Jack. We're gonna be there in 2 seconds.